Hey Rosie, how are you? How you doing, girlie? How are you doing, Rosie? How are you? Hi, the believers. How are you? How's everybody doing today? I thought I would jump on for a moment and see how everybody's day's going. Oh, Rosie, you better get well. You better get well, girl. How you doing today? Are you doing good, believers? That's awesome. Today we're going to talk about blood is thicker than water. Soon as two more people get here, just two more people. That's all I need. So how's your afternoon going so far, everybody? Yeah, how's your afternoon going so far? How's everything going, Rosie? How's everything going? The believers, where have you been, girl? I threw up like, oh wow, going pretty good. That's great. That's great. That's good to hear. Yeah. As soon as a couple more people get in here, we're gonna get started. If they come in here, I don't know. Let me see. I gotta put the topic down. Yeah, I just been sitting here. I said, let me get on live. Yeah, see who's on here. Yeah. So we're gonna get started in a second. So how you been though? You been doing okay though? And they say, wait a minute, hold on. It's raining here. I'm trying to get a loan for a van, so please pray for me. Oh, I'm gonna pray for you that you get that loan for that van, honey. Honey, I'm praying, I'm praying. I want you to get that loan for that van. Did you put the loan out already? Hi, Carisha, how are you? Make sure you thumbs up the live if you can. If you can, only if you can. Yeah, I want you to get that band. Thank you, so Carisha. Yeah, the topic today is blood is thicker than water. That's what they say anyway. I'm doing awesome. How are you doing today? Hey, Eastern Music, how are you? Make sure you thumbs up the live as you come in if you can for your girl over here. How's everybody doing this afternoon? I was about to say morning again. How's everybody doing so far? Yeah. So we're going to talk about blood is thicker. They say, but I'm doing awesome. I can't complain. I'm just sitting here. I didn't do nothing today, so I thought I'd get on live stream and talk a little bit about they say blood is thicker than water. I do not agree. I have met a lot of great people that's way better than my family, that treats me better than my family. So I do not believe in that saying that blood is thicker than water because they family has proved me wrong. Believers are connected with you. I don't agree with that. You don't agree with that? No. I don't believe in that blood is thicker than water because blood is not thicker than water because a long time ago blood used to be thicker than the water. But as we get older, as we get wiser, we see that blood is not thicker than water because a person you meet off the street will stick with you better than somebody you meet from a long time ago or whatever. Do you agree? I agree that just because you have a family member doesn't always mean that they're family. What I mean by family, that they're going to stick with you. Now, family members are supposed to stick together, but not these days no more. Everybody is doing their own thing. I return that. Everybody doing their own thing. Nobody's not doing it the right way. So I don't believe blood is thicker than water. I can meet somebody off the street would treat me better than my family member. It happens to me all the time, so I know blood is not thicker than water. Hey, Rosie, yeah. So blood is not thicker than water. It's sad that we got to say this, that blood is not thicker than water. I mean, blood is not thicker than water because so many people do you wrong. Family members is the first one to do you wrong, but you can. I believe that spirit is thicker. Yeah, so I can meet somebody off here on the streets to treat me better than my brother or sister. And sometimes you can meet another child that treats you better than your own child. So it ain't no such thing to me as blood is thicker than water because it's not anymore. Now, a long time ago it used to be. When my mother was growing up, everybody stuck together. I am writing a song right now using Bible hymns. It's going to be very poignant. Oh, wow. I can't wait to hear. I gotta still go to your no thing. I haven't got a chance to. Easton, I ain't forgot about you. Please don't. Please remind me to go to it before we leave. I'm taking a vacation from streaming every day. Are you? Well, honey, I got to get my live. I got to get my watch hours, and I'm gonna start doing a little bit more videos than I do. But you guys watch my live stream more than you watch my videos. Dang. But yeah. So blood is not thicker than water. I have met a lot of great people along the way that's been very, very nice and respectful and treated me better than a family member. So I don't think blood is thicker than water. I don't think it. I have met a lot of people that I can call my sister, a real sister that would treat me better than the next person because you cute on streams. You are too, Rosie. Stop saying that, Rosie. You're awesome. I went back and watched some of your videos. Oh, thank you, Easton. You're amazing. Keep watching them. But yeah. So blood is not thicker than water. Like I said, I made a lot of amazing sisters and a lot of amazing brothers that I can call really. Hey, Chrissy, Chrissy, how are you? Thank you for coming in, love. Yeah, I met a lot of great people along the way that treats me better than my family members. So blood is not thicker than water. I do not agree with that. I would never agree with that. That's why I was like, blood is thicker than water? No. Now, a long time ago, it did. It used to be thicker than water. People used to stick together. Family used to stick together. But now family talking about one another, so it's not thicker. Now these days, you can find a friend, a real great friend, would treat you just like your family, would love you just like your family's supposed to love you. But here these days, you don't get that here because people don't treat you that way. People dog you, people use you, and it's your family that's doing it. I would feel better if a family member wouldn't do that to me. I would feel better if it was a friend doing that to me other than a family member. But these days, your family would treat you bad. And then you can find a friend that you call like your sister or your brother or your cousin. They don't really be your cousin. Spirit is thicker than water. Absolutely. So, it doesn't make a difference. That's why I thought I would talk about this topic. I was just sitting here, thinking about my family, how crazy they are. And believe me, when I say I have some crazy family, I mean, I got some crazy family. That's why I said blood is not thicker than water because I have met some great people, not only on YouTube, out here at my job. I have met some wonderful people that would stick better to me than a family member. I was going to go live, but I saw you live, so I just do it later. Okay, I'm not going to be on long. I'm going to be on like an hour, and I'm going to get off, Christy, and I'll let you go live, and then I get over there on your side. Get on with you. And then these people here that comes on, they can follow you onto your channel. Yeah, if, whoever comes in the afternoon, they don't even come in the afternoon because they know I don't even be on here in the afternoon. I was just sitting here relaxing. I say, let me get on live stream. Yeah, so blood is not thicker than water. If you think a family, I always say, I haven't found a family member, a friend. I haven't found a friend, a family would treat me better than a friend. Yeah, I done made a lot of amazing people, and we called each other sisters and brother. And I mean, I can really talk to them about anything. Now, if I can go talk to a family member like that now, I can't do that anymore because they go by and talk about what I said to the next person, to the next family member. That's why I say, sometimes I say, what's the use of having a family when they're gonna go around and talk crazy about you and they call themselves your blood. So I don't believe in blood is thicker than water. I just don't believe that. But everybody got their beliefs on this. But me, no. I have issued this. I have already experienced this, and it's not thicker. It is not thicker. Oh, no, no, no. I experience a lot of stuff now in life, and I know how things are. And it's sad the way people are, how people do you, and it's things supposed to be called family. That's how you know the world is coming to an end because family is just like the regular friends out here. Family is just like your enemies out here, going to do you just like anybody else. Five likes, girl. Yeah, Rosie, that ain't a lot, girl. You so silly. Yeah, the blood of Christ is thicker than the blood of water. Absolutely. That blood is. I'm talking about out here in the world. We're talking about the people out here in the world treating you like crazy and they supposed to be your family. That's what we're talking. Yeah, we know the blood of Christ is thicker than water. Absolutely. We're talking about family members supposed to be family, but they're treating you just like the next person. You know what I mean? Easton, that's what I'm talking about. But I do get what you're saying. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So I don't believe in that blood is thicker than water, but I wish family wouldn't be that way no more, but they're like that. And it's sad that we got to go through that type of stuff with a family. It's sad that you can't go to a family member and say, hey, I love you. I'm sad that you can't go to and sit around a family member house and be comfortable anymore because they're just like the next person. Jesus will be coming back. We're living in our last days. I'd say that every day, Rosie. You already know we're living in our last day. That's why you see stuff is coming on. That's why we got to be more kind and be more patient with people and be there for people. You know these we're living in our last day. You see what's happening. Do you see all these hurricanes coming around? It's a hurricane, was a hurricane in what's it called? Louisiana. And now they're talking about it on the news here. That stuff is coming our way. And I'm I'm ready for anything to come here. So we are living in our last day. We are. We are living in our last day. Is nothing getting better for nobody. Nothing is not getting better. That's why you see family is I've seen it. Yeah. That's why you see family are against each other. You see that now. You see family against each other. Nobody is not loving each other no more. Nobody's not coming together as family reunions anymore. Families are talking about the other family. This family is not there no more. It's just so much stuff going on. We got to learn the little family that we do got to hold on to them if we can, because sometimes you can't hold on to that family because they don't even want to hold on to you, Chrissy. So that's why I just say blood is thicker than water. I have met a lot of great people along the way that would treat me way better than my family. I've met a lot of great people along the way that I can talk to about anything. I have a YouTube friend that I call my friend, a real friend. I haven't got to talk to none of you guys yet, but I do appreciate you guys. But I haven't really got to talk to you guys on a one-on-one level. I have talked to a couple friends, hug, kissy type, hugs, Chrissy type. Yeah, that's my Chrissy. That is my Chrissy right there, Rosie. Just keeping it real with you, girl. Don't try to take my Chrissy because that's my Chrissy. Yeah, but it's good. I keep smelling fire or smoke or something. It's good though to have the body of Christ and our brothers and sisters is Christ that we can lean on and talk to. Yes, it is, Easton. Especially when you feel that you don't have nobody to talk to, it's good to have somebody that you can talk to about anything. I'm going to do a show about in a time. We'll let you know when. Okay, make sure you do the believers. That'll be awesome. She's my sister of God. Of course she is. But anyway, like I said, yeah, we got to learn to we know we're living in the end of the times, and we know that we're not. Um, if we don't stay prayed up, we'll be left here with these crazy family members that they call themselves our family, but when they're not. God see all this stuff is happening when you know you're supposed to be family, and you know you're supposed to be sticking together. When you can go out there and find somebody off the street will stick to you better than your family member. That's the real sad part. I can go meet people at my job that will stick to me better than a family member. I have met, like I said, and it's sad, Chrissy. I have met a lot of amazing people off YouTube, and I've met a lot of amazing people that is not so great on YouTube. Some of them crazy. Big hugs to you, Trisha girl. Thank you, Rosie. Yeah, and then I met a lot of people on YouTube that's just as crazy as three left shoes, but they call themselves your friend. But as you keep talking to them, as you keep talking to them, they tell you about their own self, and then those type of people I try to like stay away from them, stay away because I don't call everybody my friend on YouTube because everybody is not. You cannot tell everything to people on YouTube because they're gonna take it and run with it. So as I get older, as I get wiser, I know that love don't love nobody all the time. As that song says, to say it takes a fool to learn that love doesn't love nobody, and it doesn't. Love doesn't. People say they love you. Sometimes people like to hear themselves say they love you, but doesn't mean it. Just like family members like to say they love you, but doesn't mean it. But like I said, I met a lot of great people that I can call family, and I thank God that God put beautiful. Hey, silly, how are you, sweetie? Thanks for coming in, my love. Thank you for being here for your sister right here. There are a lot of face prophets and people pretending to be God on yet. Oh, say it again, Easton. Yes, they are. Hey, kicking it. How are you, my love? Thank you for coming in, sweetie. Um, yeah. Yeah. So we got to be careful who we call our family because our family is not no more. And it breaks my heart when I can't go to a. Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank. Make sure you guys thumbs up the live as you come in. Just like it breaks my heart that I can't come to somebody and say that you're my family. It's break my heart that I can't go talk to a family member about stuff that's going on. It's bad that I got to talk to somebody that I met off YouTube or talk to a friend that I met at work because they're not there for me like they're supposed to. I hope all is well. Hold on. I am popping in and out. I wanted to say hello. I will be listening. Thank you so much, kicking it from coming in. You always show me love. Thank you, girl. Come back again or just listen if you can, sweetie. Um, 1 Corinthians 13, the book of love. Absolutely the believers. Silly mommy said hello, Frank. Hello everybody. Yeah, so it's bad that I have to go to somebody that's not my family and talk to something about when I should be able to go to my family members to be able to talk to anything about anything. You can't do that anymore because family are not for you anymore. So why when I say blood is thicker than water, blood is not thicker than water. I can meet somebody out there on the street would treat me better than my family, and that's horribly sad. That's something sad that shouldn't happen. That should never be happening. That's how you know we're living in our last day. Have you ever read Jeremiah 29? No, I'll read it, but I haven't not. You know what, Easton, being that I'm still growing in this Christian thing, I'm right now I'm on I was using Genesis and now I'm on Acts. I'm going down, then I'm going right back up again because my girlfriend told me to start from the bottom and go back up. So I'm trying to do what I got to do to get where I need to get to, and I need a person to help me get there because I'm not where I want to be at yet as this Christian thing is going on right here. Because like I said, I have stumbling grounds, stumbling blocks that's gonna keep blocking me from getting where I need to get to. But why I'm getting to where I need to get to, I got to continue on going because God is not finished with me yet. I'm just getting started. But when I get started and get really, really hot, y'all ain't going to know my name when it's all done with, okay? So, like I said, I'm just keeping it real right now, letting you know where I'm starting at right now, trying to get where I need to get to. But God, like I said, I am still a working process when it comes to God. God is still working with me to get me where He needs me to get. But I'll get there. Frank, I was wondering if I was still making vlogs because it wasn't. I am working on the Bible studies for each book of the Bible. That's absolutely wonderful, the believers. I wish you and what's his name? Easton was here and me and we can do something together, like sitting here. I wish, I want more people. I wish Frank was here so he can do a collage. Just somebody here to help me out a little bit. Help me along, Chrissy. People that believe in God, for real. There's a lot of people say they believe in God. They doesn't believe in Him. Something told me to check and see right now. Oh, she talking to Frank. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to say about the blood is thicker than water. It's sad that I have to cry sometime about family, that they call themselves family and they're not really family. It's bad that I have to sit around and talk to people that's not really my family because you don't know, can't trust everybody. You can't tell everybody everything. But these days, you can't even tell your family every day thing. So it's sad. I'm here, but getting my babies dressed for the day. Okay, silly. Thank you, love. Yeah, so always remember that blood is not always thicker than water. You got to always forget about sometimes your family that's doing you wrong, that say they're there for you, but they're not really there for you. Most of the family members want you. I would love if we could combine our talents for the. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, the believer. This is what I'm trying to say. I want a lot of sisters and brothers to come together and let's talk about this situation, what's going on. Thank you so much. Yeah, we need to talk about this situation going on because it's not getting better. Family are not still going to stick. They're not still not going to stick together. Everybody going to do what they want to do. Everybody going to do what they want to do. Like I said, I'm still growing in this Christian thing. It's always stumbling. Something always coming in front of me, trying to stop me from being a Christian. Stop trying to stop me from loving one another. Things going to happen like that to you, but you got to keep on going. I keep on going no matter what stops me from being where I need to be because I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on going until I reach the top. And you know what? I'm going to reach the top. I ain't going to say I think I'm going to reach the top. I'm going to reach the top. Things may not look like the way I wanted to look right now, but I got to keep on grinding. I got to keep on getting where I got to get to, no matter what family member is doing that, no matter what kind of crazy person is doing it. I got to keep on moving. People stop all the time when they let people get in the way. I'm not going to let nobody get in the way of my dream. This is my dream. This is what I want to do. This is my platform for now. But once I get from this platform, I'm leaving from YouTube and I'm going to do something better. But right now, I'm starting off right here. You know what I mean? Um, Jeremiah 29 is the story of it doesn't sound too great at first. It's kind of bad, but in the middle there is a great verse. Even in that bad chapter, there can always be a good verse. Well, I'm gonna have to look at it when I get off here, Easton. Thank you so much for that verse because I'm gonna go look at it. Smash that like button for Trisha. Tell him, Chrissy, he came to bring this world to divide the world from the unbelievers. I'm gonna have to look that. Amen, sister. Yeah, so I'm not where I want to be at, but I'm gonna trust and believe in God for Him to help me along the way, and He has been helping me along the way. And, like I said, we just gotta trust and believe. We are living in our last days, and people don't believe that right now because everybody think that there's no God. People think that right now. Everybody living their life like it's golden. It's not golden. It's not golden. You guys got to understand. You see, I'm here for you. Thank you so much for believing. You see, people are dogging each other. If you see all this stuff that's happening in the Bible, you know we're coming to the end of the world. When you see family hurting each other, hating on each other, and your family, and you're going to tell me blood is thicker than the water, and family is hurting one another and killing one another, and your family, we are living in our last days, sisters and brothers. You better believe that. Nothing is getting better. Nothing out here is getting better. Everything is getting worse than it was before. I'd rather live back in the long days when my mom was growing up because that's when family stuck together. I don't even go to family reunions anymore just because of family. I don't feel comfortable at a family reunion. And that's bad. I can't go to a family reunion and feel comfortable in it. And this is my family, so-called family anyways, that them say. Yeah. So I should be able to sit at a family reunion and feel comfortable and feel loved. I don't even feel loved at a family reunion. But I can go somewhere else that's not a family, a little family function from somebody else's family, and feel all the love. That's sad. That's the sad part. That's the part that makes me want to just tear up. I can go to somebody else's family that's not even my family, and they treat me better than my own family. Where they do that at? Right here. And you're going to tell me we're not living in our last days? You better ask somebody. We are living in our last days. If I can go to somebody else's house and get appreciated and get love, hey, how are you, my love? How are you? I thought I would jump on again. Yeah, it's true, right? I can go to somebody else's friend. I bet I can go to I bet I can go to Frank's house and he had a little family function going on. And I bet I get more love than my whole family. That's crazy. I don't like that. I don't like feeling like that. That's why I don't deal with family. And it's bad. I can call my mom. Me and my mom is close, but I can't call other parts of my family and say, hey, how you doing? Let's come over and let's go out to eat or something. I can't even do that. That's the sad part about it. And I think about this all the time. It makes me so teared up every time I think about it. And that's why I bring this subject up today. Blood is not thicker than water. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I don't care what nobody say. I don't think blood is thicker no more. It used to be, not anymore. I can probably go to one of you guys. You guys probably treat me better than my whole family. It's sad. And you gonna tell me we're not living in our last days? You guys better wake up and smell the coffee because we are living in our last day. Nothing is getting better. You see, nothing is getting better. What's getting better out there? Tell me something that's getting better. There's nothing. Everybody killing one another. There's hurricanes coming. There's tornadoes coming. All types of stuff. God is angry. He is very angry. God didn't make family to be like this. I shouldn't have to go to a friend off the street that I really haven't even known long, like a year, and I get more treated better than the regular family. I bet I can go to either one of you guys, and you guys probably treat me just like a family. I'm trying to tell you, I don't have family anymore. I don't be bothered with my family anymore. I don't adopt me another family. That's sad. I have adopted me somebody else that's gonna appreciate who Trisha is. And it's sad. I tell my mother all the time. She say, "Oh, don't feel that way." I feel that way. It's sad that we have to grow up and everybody part their ways and they act like they're not family anymore. That should never happen. When you part your way as sisters and brothers or whatever, you should always come back for family reunions. You should all call sometime and say, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Are you feeling okay? Is everything okay in your life? You don't hear that from no family. You can drop dead, all they care. That's the way family is. God is angry for good. Yeah, he's good for it. He's angry. Yeah, he ought to be angry. He see what's going on, all this stuff going on, and you gonna call yourself being a family? Yeah, God is angry. He is absolutely angry. Trisha, I will adopt you in my family. Aww. Yeah, that's so sweet. Yeah, but I don't have no family. I got my mom, I got my sister, and I got one brother. I have four brothers. Four brothers. Out of all my brothers, I only talk to one of my brothers. And do you know when there's functions coming on? Do you know who invite me to functions? One person. Either not my mother did too, but I'm talking about out of my family, my siblings. One person. I got four brothers and one more sister, and only one person invite me to a family function. And do you know how that make me feel? And when do you know when they ask me to go, I say, I'm good. I haven't been to a family reunion in like almost 5 years because I don't like drama. Number one, I don't like drama. I don't like to be feeling some old uncomfortable about stuff. I have a daughter who hasn't talked to me for what? I have a daughter who hasn't talked to me in 13 years. Never talked to me for 13 years. Not even seen my. Whoa, she should be shaming herself. She, your daughter need her behind tore up. She should be shaming herself. She know better than that. You don't do people like that. Who does that? People does it. Yeah, well, yeah, but yeah, it's just my brothers and them. They just act like I done killed the dog or something, or killed their best friend or something. These just what I'm trying to tell you. You know you're living in your last days when you see all this stuff happen. You see family turning against family. You see you can call somebody that's not even your family, your sister, your brother, call somebody your mom that when your mom ain't worth for 5 pennies. But my mom is wonderful. I thank God that I have a great mother. Thank you, Jesus, for that. But if I didn't, I would find me, adopt me somebody that I can call my mom. But I got a great mom, like I said, But yeah, it's bad. We're living in our last days, and people are not taking that in consideration because they think there's no last days. They think they're going to live here on earth forever. I don't know who told these crazy folks that, but it's not true. Far from true. I know this world ain't right. No, it's not right. While the believer's journey. Yeah. So we're not living right. People are not doing the right. You're going around hating on each other. You're going around competing against each other. Family competing against it. Why would a family member compete against another family member? Why would another family member dog another family member? Because we're living in our last days. You know this didn't happen a long time ago. You know this stuff just started to come up. It's just me and my brother and grandma and aunts. They are close. Oh, that's so wonderful, Chrissy. You stay closer to your family. That's amazing to have a family that you can be close to. I thank God that I am close to my mother. I thank God that I am close to my sister. Me and my sister talk about everything. And she always tell me, don't worry about that. But yeah, I just pray for her. Yeah, just pray for her. My sister always say, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, Trish. Don't worry. That's what she called me, Trish. Don't worry about that, Trish. It'll be all right. It ain't going to be all right because I love family. I told this. I told you this is the I don't care generation. Yes, it is, Rain. It is. It is. So my brothers don't care if, you know what I say to myself. I sit here sometimes watching TV. I say to myself, I wonder if anybody would ever notice me if I ever disappear. Family members though. I know you guys probably would notice me. If I disappeared and come back into the live stream, you'd be like, where is she at? If I stay away from this live stream for a whole month, you'd be like, something ain't right. You wonder. Now, if I did that, if I didn't come around my family member, they could care less. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. It's a difference. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be the other way around. You guys shouldn't care. But my family member don't care. Who does that? That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I say, I wonder if I disappear, would anybody ever notice? Family wise anyway. They probably wouldn't. Now my mom and sister and my one brother will, but the other brother, they wouldn't notice. They probably wouldn't even care. I would hit you up on Facebook to check on you. Who, me, Frank? Who you talking about, Frank? Yeah, but yeah, my hair keep itching, man. What's wrong with my hair? But yeah, family members ain't the way they used to be anymore. We got to sometimes just accept who we got in our life. Love. Oh, okay, Frank, that's cool. We love who the people we got in our life already. Don't worry about the haters because let me tell you something. Our family members, most of the time, they are haters. They don't want you to get ahead. My family, I don't know about you guys. Jesus said it, and it is in the Romans chapter. Jesus said it. Yeah, we're living in our last days. When you see families stop liking other families, when you see the families, that's all I do is put it all in the Lord's hand. I always do. I pray. Let me tell you some, Chrissy. I pray so much. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you want, went away. Oh, if I went away. Oh, Frank. Yeah, I just, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. But you just don't never know. You just don't never know. Family is just not like it used to be. It's bad that I can go talk to somebody about something and I have not even known that person. Or I've probably been known that person probably for a year. And I can tell them everything. And they're just like a sister to me. Like Sherry, Weight Loss Journey. That is my sister from another mother. I can call that girl today. She going through a lot right now. I love her as my own sister. Frank, your channel sweet. I can call her today, Frank. And honey child, we can have a conversation like she's my blood sister. Like for instance, hey Brandon, how are you, sweetie? Just like these are people I got numbers. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are awesome, amazing too. Don't think I'm not talking about you guys. I'm just saying the people that I have, like SP News. I can call that girl today and talk about anything with her, and it won't go nowhere. But I shouldn't have to call her and talk about stuff to her. I got families to talk to, but they don't treat you like family. So I talk to the people that I met that's amazing, that is wonderful, that is there for me, you know? It's good to have people that support you, you know? Family should support each other. Family don't support each other anymore. This is what I'm trying to say. And a lot of people say, oh, I got great family. You better be happy that you have a great family. The people that have wonderful family that's there for them when they need a shoulder to cry on, be happy, be grateful, be happy, be grateful. Don't ever be ungrateful when you got somebody there that you can talk to about situations, especially family. We know you care. Of course I do. Of course I do. I'm just meeting you guys, especially you, the believers. You are really, really new to my channel. I don't just right now. I have to get to know you, and I got to get the feel of you. I mean, you come to my live stream, but I still have to get to know who you are. Hello, I'm new to your channel. Hey, how are you? Hey, Tavi. Hey, how are you? How you doing, Lala? What is this, Lala like? How you doing, girl? How you doing? I hope you're a girl. Oh yeah. Hi, Lala Ladita. How you doing today? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, you guys smash that like button. Smash the like button. Yeah. So we're talking about blood is thicker than water, you guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're talking about how you can meet somebody off the street, a stranger. Thank you so much, Lala. We can meet a stranger. We can meet a stranger off the street. We can meet a stranger off the street and give them and that stranger can you can feel comfortable with the stranger, and then these days you meet a family member and you don't feel comfortable with them. That's what I'm trying to say. I want somebody that I can sit down. I want a family member like my mother. I can go. We could talk all day long. We talk all day long and all day. But I talk my mom ear off about this crazy family of mine, you know. And it's sad that his family is like that. I should be able to call my family and say, "Hey, how you doing?" You can't call them because half of them don't have time to even talk, and half of them want to talk 3 seconds and they off. But that's how family does now. So, but I can talk to somebody that I've met off my live stream, and give and do and they can give me everything. Like I can talk to Sherry for hours and hours on the phone about everything, and it don't go nowhere. I might can talk to you guys about stuff and everything. I'm quite sure I can talk to Frank about everything. Frank been coming to my live stream for a while. I'm quite sure I can talk to Chrissy about everything. She been coming to my live stream for a while. I just can't talk to everybody about something. I'm still getting to know the believers. Like I said, she seemed like a very amazing person, you know. But I can't just sit down and talk to everybody about stuff. People that come to my live stream and I get the feel of them, like you guys got to get the feel of me before you just go around just and how to cook is another one. I probably can talk to her about a lot of amazing things. She's been coming to my live stream for a very long time. These are people that stick with me. Like I said, the believers is still new. I'm trying to get to know her. She seemed like a very amazing woman, you know. But you know, I just can't talk to everybody about stuff because it goes to somebody's ear, and when it goes to the other person's ear, it'd be a whole different situation. That's how family do you. I want family. So I learned to adopt another family. Right now, I'm looking for some more adoptions because that family, that old family I got, I'm going to lead them over there to the curb because I'm going to give them the tough love, the love from a distant love. That's the type of love I'm going to give them. But I'm not going to give them no love that I love you guys. Like, I should love my family like I love you guys. Not, I love them, but way over there, though. You know what I mean, Frank? Yeah. We got to do that sometimes. It's sad that I got to do that. I have to talk to you guys about stuff other than sitting around and say, hey, you know what happened? I can't even call a family member and say, hey, you know what happened today? I can call my mom, I can call my sister, and I can call my one brother. But I want all my family. Cousins is jealous of each other if you're looking prettier than them. Oh, who think they nothing? I'm just Trisha. Where do you do these things from? That's when you got such crazy minds when you think another family member trying to compete. I don't try to compete against nobody. That's not my thing. That's not what I do. I just try to love people for who they are, no matter what they got, how much they got, how less they got. I am just that type of person, just a lover. I like to love over people. Let people know that they're beautiful, that they're wonderful. People don't do that anymore. They don't tell you, they don't compliment you. I compliment people all the time. But if you wait on a family member to compliment you, you better wait for the rest of your life that you're not going to get a compliment from your family member. But people out in the street they compliment me all the time. Thank you, Will. I'll try to find you on Facebook so we can talk more and we can get to know each other. Okay, the believers, that's awesome. Okay, girl, that is awesome. Yeah, I want to get to know you as a person. Like I know Frank. Me and Frank, I could probably talk to Frank about anything. I know I can. I just like I like his interaction with me. You guys got good interaction with me. But you can't trust everybody. Why is that? It's so sad. Why is what so sad, sweetie? About family? I don't know, Lala. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Family is just they're not like they used to be. It's not like when you know what I mean. Yeah, Lala. It's not like how it used to be in a long time. We need to identify each other. Absolutely, we do. We don't do that anymore. I can talk to you guys about everything, and I feel like I feel, you know what? We are family here. What I'm trying to say, but I should feel like that about my real family. You know what I mean? But I feel so uncomfortable when I'm around them in person, and I shouldn't feel that way. You should never feel some type of way when you're around your family. You should be able to let your hair down. I should be able to let my little red hair down, my little short red hair down. But I can't. I got to be tensed around my family. I should not be tensed around my family when I get around them. I should be able to talk like I'm talking to you guys. No, I got to watch what I say around them because they just take stuff so personal. Ugh. You have that family members who think they all that and will judge you and have their picks. Absolutely, Frank. You know what you're talking about. Absolutely. Yes. And then oh, you right. You just right. You right, Frank. Chrissy say, I can't hardly talk to my family because when I do, they do tell someone. That's what I'm trying to say. I should be able to talk. Yes, ain't it true, Lala? Yes, Lala, it's true. Yes, true, unbelievers. Yes, Frank, see what I'm trying to say. I shouldn't have to talk to you guys about situations. I can't tell you a lot because I don't want my business out there. I can tell you so much. All I do is tell you guys so much. If you guys knew my story, your eyes would be big as a 50-cent piece. I know y'all remember the big 50-cent pieces. But I don't tell y'all all my story. I tell y'all just a little bit at a time. And sooner or later, y'all going to know more because we're family. But right now, I tell you a little bit. But if I tell you stuff about my family, you'd be like, your eyes would be this big. You probably get out that chair, stand up. I can't see you on the other end, but that's probably what you'd be like. What did she say? Yeah, let me tell you something. I've been through the ringer with my family. This hair, oh my goodness. Oh, somewhere trying to do something and it's all over the place. I'm about to dye my hair and I'm about to cut it like a bald head person, real short. Next time y'all see me on my live stream, I'm gonna do a live stream with my hair getting cut it all off. Wait on that one. Wait on that video. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, it's just not right. I am here. Wait on that video. I had a family member tell me, quote, I don't do la la. La la Lydia's like, really? Tell her to go ahead on to the next episode. How about that? Hurt my feelings. People hurt your feelings all the time, la la. We're gonna have our feelings hurt. Let me tell you something. It hurts my feelings all the time that I can't call my family member and say, hey, how you doing? Let me tell you about this. You can't tell your family members about nothing because they're gonna come with they're gonna run and they're gonna take what you said and run with it. But when they take what you said and run with it, but they're gonna say it a different way to the next family member. You know what I mean? That's crazy. We all have those kind of stories. Yes, we do, believers. Oh, that family members who you talk to, and then they over talk. Oh my goodness, Frank. You know what? You know what? Yes. Over talk me, and I say, you know what? When they do that, I'm like, you know what, Jesus, go ahead and take the wheel. I can't win for losing. Just take the wheel. I'm gone. I'm about to go sit down where I was sitting at and let you talk over me. I get that happen to me all the time. Oh no, I love your hair. All the believers, thank you. I was gonna shave it all off tomorrow on a video. Matter of fact, on live stream. Um, go to the next episode. I love. Yeah, go to the next episode, Lala, because these folks ain't meaning us no good. So when you have a family member and you see somebody out there that you met off the street that treats you way better than your family, that's sad. That's sad that I can call that girl I was just telling you about and talk to her about I can talk to her all day about something and she understands me and I'm comfortable with her. I can't get comfortable with everybody. It's sad that I have a family member, family houses that I can go to, and I can't. Yeah, it's super sad, Lala. And I can't even go to their house and sit down and say, "Hey, you know how you doing?" I feel so uncomfortable. I can't understand it either. I have family members like that. Yeah, I feel so out of place. Have you ever been to somebody's house that you feel so out of place, and you just like, wow, why do I feel like this? And this is my family. This is somebody, and you know what? Some of my family members, I don't eat their food because I just don't eat. You know what I mean? Some of my, thank you, Chrissy from still being. Some family members, I can't eat their food. I don't know if they putting something in my food or not. I don't know if they want to kill me or not. I just don't know. You just don't know. I'm gonna find you for a reason. Oh, Lala, thank you for coming in, love. Yes, I can't eat everybody food because you call yourself my family. I don't know what you're putting in that food no more. I just don't know. I'm eating food. I'm croaking over. Uh-uh. Can't do it, Chrissy. I'm just keeping it real. So, I'm just, being a family is so, being a family is so jealous. This hair, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to cut it. Um, um, I'm serious. God, let me tell you something. I went over a family member house a long time ago. This supposed to be my, well, not even a long time ago, like 2 years ago, when my family was okay. Chrissy, you laughing. And she was giving me food. She kept on saying, "Eat." She's already jealous of me. I don't know why. I don't know why family members get jealous of me. And I said, "Why do you want me to eat this food so bad? What's in the food?" She said, "Would you just eat it, taste it?" I told her, "Girl, no." I mean, over and over, she kept telling me to eat the food. This family member was very, very jealous of me. She called me sometime now and say, "Hey, you coming down? You come down making this?" Girl, I ain't eating your food. I don't know what you're putting in this food. I'm not doing it. No, thank you, but no thanks. Okay? I don't eat everybody food. Family member or not everybody food. If it don't look good, I'm not eating it. If it smell good, I'm still not eating. If I don't know you well enough and I see you envy me, you can keep your food, okay? How about that? I'm not eating everybody's stuff. I'm just not that type of Christian here that gonna eat your food, okay? I'm gonna move on from the next to the next episode. If this here don't stop bothering me, I'm telling you, they talk too much, and in my mind, I wish they would be quiet and so can I. Yes, they just yak 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 like this family member I'm talking about. When you gonna eat my food? I told her I'm not eating it. And she said, taste it. And she gonna pick the spoon up and try to put it. I told her, girl, if you don't put that spoon down, I don't eat everybody's food, especially somebody that's jealous of you, that envy you. There's a lot of people, family member wants to be you, and they see that they can't be you, so they're gonna talk about, yeah, it's true, Mama. Girl, oh my goodness, hair. Dang it. Yeah, so yeah, you just gotta watch yourself around people. It's sad that I can't go to a family member and say, hey, how you doing today? What's going on? But when I can come to you guys and tell y'all all about my story, okay, Trisha, you don't have to eat my food. Chrissy, stop. I'm gonna eat your food. Put that spoon down. I'm dying with that. Yeah. I told her, girl, go somewhere with that spoon. I'm not eating nobody. I don't eat everybody's food. I cannot eat everybody's food, especially when I know you're envying me, when you're jealous about something about me. I'm not gonna eat your food, and especially when you telling me to eat it. Girl, I ain't no kid. No, I'm not doing all that. This hair, hold on. This hair is getting on my nerves. Just hold on. This too much. This too much for me. I can't do this. Hair all over the place. See? Okay, here I come, here I come. So now when people tell me, when people tell me that family is thicker than water, I mean blood, oh, wow. I'm the clumsiest, I tell you. Now when people tell me blood is thicker than water, I say no, water is thicker than blood. And people are like, what? It is. I have met a lot of great people along the way, and I thank God that I have met a lot of wonderful people along the way. But we got to continue on loving one another, even though we go across around crazy family that we're not very comfortable with. It's sad that I have to find a friend off YouTube or find a friend at my job that would treat me better than my own family. That's a really, really sad. And that's how you know we're living in our last days. When you see stuff like that's going on, you know you're living in your last days. Things ain't gonna get better. Things is just gonna get worse from here. When you find somebody is not for you and it's supposed to be your family, you know we're living in our last days. When you see these mothers killing daughters, daughters killing mothers, brothers killing sisters, you know we're living in our last day. All this stuff is in the Bible right now that's going on, and you know what's going on. God don't like this stuff. He don't like the way this world is going. God don't even like ugly, and He ain't too fond of pretty. People think they're gonna get to heaven because they're pretty. You better think again. You better think twice, sister. You ain't gonna get to heaven because you're pretty. You're gonna get to heaven because if you're a believer. There's not a lot of believers. There's not a lot of people don't even love God, but they say they love Him. But you keep hearing them talk, they're gonna tell on themselves about who they love really. They don't love God. A lot of people say they love God. Oh, I love Him. Oh, you can love God and sit up and talk about the next person. How you love God and you sitting about talking about people? I'm here for you, Trisha. You can call me anytime. Ooh, oh, you so silly. I know you are. I know you are, Chrissy. But I'm just saying how I felt about family. And when people tell me blood is thicker than water, that's a lie to me. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys think blood is thicker than water, but it's not true to me because everybody got their preference about that situation. I'm not going to say you're wrong about what you say if you say blood is thicker, but I don't think so. I don't think so anymore because people have showed me different. That's why I don't think so. Maybe you guys got a great, amazing family. I thank God that you guys have a great, amazing family, but I don't. So that's why I said blood is not thicker than water, and I wish it was, but it's not. It is what it is, and I always felt this way the last 5 years now. That when I go to a family reunion to my family house, I can go there and sit there and feel very uncomfortable. You should never have to be around a family member and feel very uncomfortable around them. That's what I do. I feel like I'm not even wanted, not even there, and it seems like I'm sitting in a black wall, and everybody else around me is partying. It feel like I'm in a little black spot, and everybody around me is having fun. I always feel like that around family. That's crazy. I should never feel that way around family. Where they do that at? Right here? I understand about family. Yeah, do you? Stop saying that whoa stuff. You so silly, Christy. People disrespect their elders. Oh my goodness, they do. The believers, they do. They do. Yeah, you know what I mean, Frank. So yeah, so I don't know. I just live for today, and I'm not gonna worry about tomorrow. And when people come over, and that's why I don't go to family functions anymore. I just stay here. I haven't been to a family reunion in a very, very long time. We used to stick together, being able to talk to one another about stuff. You can't talk to nobody about that because they get jealous. If I go to a family reunion, somebody out the bunch gonna get jealous of me. Plain old little freckle faced Trisha, that's it. But people gonna get jealous of me for what? I don't know. I'm just a regular person. My family is like that. They get jealous very, very easy. If I come down here with a really cute outfit on, they get like she thinks she all that. How do I think I'm all that? Because I got an outfit on. What stupid stuff is that? That's family for you. But if you meet some amazing people offline or meet somebody out from your job, I've met a lot of great people off my job that I call my family. That I can say, hey, sis. And you know, and they be like, hey, how are you? You look great. But you wait on a family member to tell you that you look great, you're going to wait the rest of your life because they're not going to tell you that. Um, in the Bible, it says, you say hate a person you can see, but love God, you are women. In the Bible, it says, if you say you hate a person you can see, but love God, you are like, absolutely, I agree with that. So you can't go around hating people, even though my family gets on my nerves, but I don't hate people. I would never hate nobody. I don't have hate in my heart, even though people get in my skin. I like that. I like that though. I like that too. Yeah, even though people get under my skin, the believers, and you want to just feel some type of way about them. But every time I try to feel that type of way, God always say something to me like, "Hey, that's not the way to live. I don't care what that person done to you. You have to change that. Don't go around hating that person because that person hated on you." So you know what? I used to be the type of person that would get back at a person that do me wrong, but I learned to get away from that because that's not the way. That's not God like. And I used to be the get back girl. You do me wrong, guess what? You about to get it back. But I don't do that no more because that God don't like ugly. Why should I do what they do? Mostly people do what the next person do. If they see you hating, if they see a person hating them, they're gonna do something for them to hate them back. So we don't want to play that game. We don't want to play the get back game. We want to be bigger than that and better than that. When people hate us, let them hate us because that's the way the life, that's the way the world is. And we got to learn to move away from that and don't worry about our family members, even though I do worry about my family members all the time because I can't believe the way this world is going. It's not going the right way. It's not going the right way. I should not have to talk to a friend other than my family about situations. I shouldn't call somebody else as my sister and brothers when I got my own sisters and brothers. People does it all the time. I see this girl calling this lady her mother, and she have a mother. The reason why she says she called the lady her mother is because her mother is not there for her. And there's a lot of mothers that's not there for their kids. There's a lot of kids are not being right to their parents. That's a shame that a grown woman, can gotta go to another child and say, "Hey, you my little sister, you my little brother. I mean, you're my child today." I see a lot of kids calling me mommy. For instance, Rosie. This girl called me mommy. I mean, I don't know what's going on in her life. I don't know what's going on. I hope everything is going all right with her. But some people need that motherly figure. Feel good about herself. Let her know that she got somebody that she can turn to and talk to. People need that sometimes. Just because you're an older person, you still need somebody, a comfort from somebody, from a family member or somebody that you don't have anymore. You need to feel comfortable around them. Evidently, she feels comfortable around me, that she wants me, she likes that. Hey, Carter's E, how are you, girl? How you doing this afternoon? I was about to say morning again. I love you, but I am having trouble with connection. I agree. I can't get even. I used to not even. Wait a minute. I love you, but I am having trouble with connection. I agree. Can't even. I used to not anymore. Mm, I don't get what you're saying. I got part of it. The believers. I know you say I love you, but I can't. But I am having trouble. You having trouble with your connection? Thank you so much, Carter. Thank you so much, Sweeney. Yeah. So we were talking about blood is thicker than water, but I don't believe. What do you think about that, Carter? Do you think blood is thicker than water? It's supposed to be that way. For me, I said I don't think blood is thicker than water. I don't know how you feel about that situation because I've been through so much in life. That's why I say blood is not thicker than water to me. I have found a lot of amazing people along the way that have treated me like crap. I mean, not crap. That treated me great, better than my regular family members. So that's why I say I don't think blood is thicker than water. I've been through a lot in my lifetime. I sit here and tell you guys. If I tell you guys my story, You guys, like I told them before you came on live stream, the Carters, you guys' eyes will drop out your head probably. And see, like people think they know your story so much just because I'm smiling on here to you guys every day and just talking about this and that. You guys don't know my story. You don't know what I've been through with my family. That's why I'm trying to tell you. I don't think blood is thicker than water. What I'm experiencing right now. So it's bad that I got to go talk to somebody that's not my family, not even blood related, and we have a great conversation. We get along great, like family's supposed to be. It's bad that you got to talk to somebody and call somebody else your sister or your brother when they're really not your sister and brother, but they're your sister and brother in Christ. But blood wise, they're not your sisters and brother, but they're sister and brother in Christ. It's bad that I can talk to them about any situation, but when I'm trying to get into somebody else, oh yeah, internet connection. Oh, sorry to hear that, the believers. Yeah, so it is a lot going on. We just got to stay prayed up. Pray for the people that call themselves our family. This driving, but here, okay, thank you, Carter's. I'm okay, thank you, Chrissy. Yes, so that's what I experience every day, and I know that God is working on me. I know I'm not done growing. I know God is not finished with me. When I get in that position, that mode that I think about my family, God always tell me, hey, you know what, it's gonna be okay. He let me know things is gonna be all right. I'm gonna go through those times sometime, but I got to be strong and stand still and let them know that God is in control of my life when I'm going through situations. Sometimes I don't stand still because I'm very, very just want to do my own thing. When God say stand still, sister, I got you on this situation. Don't worry about your sister. Don't worry about your brother. You got me. I'm your sister, mother, brother, sister, whatever you done lost. I will be that for you. Sometimes we don't know that God would be all those things that we lost, that we don't have, that we're not close to. God would be your sister, your mother, your brother, whatever you lost. God's gonna be that for you. People don't think that because half of the people are unbelievers. They don't believe in God. Say they don't think that God is even exists. That's why you see such less people in my live stream because the people there's so many unbelievers that doesn't believe in God. So the unbelievers don't want to hear nothing that Trisha got to say about God. So they simply pass my live stream. They go to the live streams that nobody's not talking about that God is coming back for the good and not the bad. So we got to continue on encouraging one another, even though that person doesn't have a family there for them like they're supposed to. You got to encourage them to keep on going on. Don't stop, sister or brother, because your family member acting some type of way. We can always have a family member that's going to act crazy, but we got to continue on moving and continue on getting where we need to get to. Only way we don't get where we need to get to, we got to trust in God and know that God is in control of our life. Not these people here. God is. We're going to have crazy people in our life, but we got to continue on going. Don't stop believing in who you are. Don't stop growing in Christ. Because when you stop growing in Christ, you stop believing in God. So I am still a working process of whatever I do. I still work hard in what I do. I try to teach you guys the right stuff. I don't sit up here and talk off the side of my neck. Mostly people talk off the side of their neck. They don't know what they're talking about. You don't understand what they're talking about because they simply don't know what they're talking about. So that's why you don't understand. When you say something to about somebody, you got to know what you're talking about. Don't just talk off the side of your neck. People don't want to hear you talking off the side of the neck. They want to know what you know. So we have to really know these things. What is this I keep hearing out here? Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Jesus is coming very soon. Yes, Jesus is coming very soon. But he's coming back for the people that's good, the people that's prayed up, the people that will repent their sins. And the rest people are going to be here lost. That's why you see everything's going on in the world. That's why you see blood, our blood relatives is not paying us no attention. That's why you see them acting just like the regular people out here. There's no related. So there's no difference number to me between blood and friendship anymore because most of the time they act the same. You may find one person out that relationship, not a relationship, a cousin or somebody related to you that will stick with you through thick and thin. So I got a few cousins who will stick with me through thick and thin, and the other ones act like I'm not even their cousin. So it is what it is. Like I said, just because I'm smiling in your face, don't think I don't have problems. I have problems every day. I just don't get on my live stream and talk about my problems to you guys. Because like I said, if I tell you about my live stream, about my problem, your eyes gonna come out your head. So I think y'all eyes better stay in your head. So I'm gonna just tell you a little bit at a time. Squeeze a little bit at a time. Because if I tell you more, you'd be like, oh wow, wait, when did that happen? I'm not gonna tell you but a little bit. But if you got to know me, you'll get to know a lot about me. Just stick around a little bit longer. Then you'll see what type of person Trisha is. All you see is I'm coming on live stream every morning. That's all you know. And you know my name, but you don't know my story. So many people assume they know so much about you just because you on live stream. You guys don't know nothing about me. Hold on. Phone ringing. Hold on. Hello? Okay. Well, she must have hung up. She'll call back. Yeah, so don't worry about your haters. Don't worry about people that are not there for you all the time. Had a phone call. That's okay, Carlos. Don't worry about people that's not there for you because everybody you come in contact is not going to be there for you. And, we just got to know these things. Everybody you call your family is not going to always be there for you because I'm living proof of that. Blood is not thicker than water. Blood will never be thicker than water. Carlos East, what do you think about that? Do you think blood is thicker than water? Have you had any problems with your family? If you don't, if you didn't, that's amazing. That's good. Me, I done had problems with my family these last 5 years, so that's why I say blood is not thicker than water on my end. I don't know about your ends, Carlos. What you think about that, girl? Yeah. So we just gotta love people, love our family members, the ones that don't love us, the ones want us to fail. And there's a lot of family members say they're rooting for you, but they're usually not rooting for you. They're rooting for you to fail. That's what they root for you. That's why just because they're a family member, I don't shake everybody's hands, even family members, because some of them wants all of them is not giving you, not gonna be there for you, and a lot of them giving you bad spirits when you touch them, when they hug you. I don't want that bad spirit on me. I'm trying to live the correct way. Living the correct way is doing the right stuff. So that's what we all trying to get to the promised land. But the only way we're going to get to the promised land is we got to live right and love one another, even though the family members treating you bad, talking about you, or talking dirty about you, and wishing you to fail. You still got to love those crazy folks anyway. So that's what I do. Crazy or no all, I still love crazy folks too. Crazy folks need love too. We got to understand that. But we got to understand if they get too crazy, we got to love them from the other side of the town, okay? Love them from a distance. That's what I do. I give a lot of distant love. And sometimes it's good to give distant love. It's better sometimes. It's better for me anyway. I don't know about you guys, but it's better for me. I give a lot of that. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. You came home. Why you ain't eating? You came home. Oh, this is really so good. Really good. People really moved in.
I see. That's the lady who right here.
Really?
Mm.
Younger? Younger?
Huh?
Younger?
No. She's like older lady. I couldn't even see her face. I just turned her skin.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's trying to tell you guys about family. Just be careful about family. Yeah, phone call. Yeah, just be careful about family because they're not all what they say they are. They say they this and they say they that, but when you talk to them, it's a whole big different thing. Yes. Yeah. But other than that, I'm happy to be here this afternoon. I was about to say morning, and I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys a little bit about family. So don't trust everybody you come in contact with. Even though you meet people on live stream and you call them, you want to call them a nice, a great person, somebody that you meet, and then you find out a lot of craziness about them, just love them still and move away from them. Because I done met a lot of crazy people that I thought was good friends that I met on YouTube. Mm-mm, they're not. They're the same as the next crazy person. So we got to just still love people. Did B cook that? A lot of people there?
Yeah,
Wow, cool. Yeah, so yeah, just be happy, be humble, be loving, be forgiving. Always forgive people no matter what.
taste it. Taste it. Taste it.
Where's
It's been in the refrigerator, so because I had to, because I'm.
I'll get it
No,
again.
taste a piece, a little piece, a little piece.
He's on live stream. It's so tender.
It is.
Hmm. Praise the Lord. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but just be good to people and love people for what they are. Don't try to figure out people because sometimes we can't figure out people. No matter how you try to figure out a family member, sometimes you can never figure them out. And you try your hardest to figure out and figure out why or do they act this way. Sometimes we can't figure out people, and that's not our job to figure out people. Just let God handle it, and you just continue on being the great person that you are. whoever it is, smile every day, even though you don't want to. Because many days I don't even want to smile. Because being that I got so much stuff going on, I still smile anyways because we gotta smile. We gotta keep on moving. We don't want to stop moving. This is so good, y'all. Mm-mm-mm.
I told you.
It's so tender. Who made? Oh, you made that? Yeah, yeah. But yeah, y'all gotta be good to each other. So, what you guys plans to do to that? Chrissy, what's your plans to do to that? What is your plans, Frank? What is your plans to believers? How about you, Carters? It's okay.
It's not good.
I mean, it's okay. It's tender. That's it, about it. You guys got good plans to do anything special today? We're gonna go to Chrissy's channel after a while. See what Chrissy talking about with her shy self. Chrissy, let me talk a little bit about Chrissy. Chrissy is an amazing supporter. She don't catch me on live in the morning time because I get on too morning, and she still be sleepy. I was going to go live and play a game on my week. Okay, that's cool. You ready? You ready for us to go over there now, Chrissy? We can go over there. We can follow you over there if you're gonna be on live. Yeah, but I met Chrissy. Thanks, Trisha. See you around. Okay, see you around, Lala. Come back and visit me, girl. I'm on in the morning most of the time, but come back and visit me. And yeah. But what I was going to say, yeah, but yeah, just love people, even though you got crazy relatives. Art. What you talking about? You gonna do some artwork, believers? You gonna do some artwork, believers? You know who I haven't seen in a while? I haven't seen 320 Homestead in a while. I don't know what's going on with her. I hope she's okay. I'm gonna have to go email her, message her. And nobody don't come on in the afternoon. I don't never. I'm not an afternoon person. My people is in the morning time. Very seldom people come on in the morning time. I mean afternoon. Painting. Oh wait. I have to go check on my grandma. I will. Okay. Um. That's good. Um. Painting wildlife picture. Oh, I bet it's nice. Do you have those pictures on on your video? The believers. If so, I want to see them. Well,
If I look pretty good.
huh?
Mm.
Believer, do you have those pictures on your live stream? On your video? It tastes alright. Where's the barbecue sauce though?
You ain't want barbecue sauce on
Huh?
I ain't want barbecue sauce on mine.
They put the barbecue sauce on theirs?
Mm-mm. I'm just like barbecue sauce. I mean, she had barbecue sauce there.
Frank, you still here? What's your plans to do today, Frank? What is y'all plans to do today? Who's here? Who's on live right now still? Oh, you got them on there? I'm gonna go check your page out there. We need to get together one day. I know I'm not gonna say it's never gonna happen because you never should say never about something, but we all need to get together one day and just have a great conversation. Go out to dinner. Oh, believers, I'm going to check your channel. Okay. We all need to get together one day and have some dinner and just do something nice. I don't like afternoon streams. I don't know why you guys like afternoon streams, but I'm not crazy about an afternoon stream. I'm just not. Um, what time do you come on in the morning? You always on in the, you come you watch me you come on in the morning all the time. The believers, you always come on in the morning. Sometimes you catch me in between 6 and 9. You always catch me on live stream. Did you forget about that? You still here, Frank? I have a mountain scene. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, Frank, you always there. Frank, you need to be here in Atlanta. Frank is amazing, man. You are amazing, amazing man. You better be glad you're not here in Atlanta. Yeah. Amazing man. You don't find too many amazing people that are good supporters. And Frank is a very good supporter. You guys don't got Frank. Y'all need to get him. You are. Yes, you are. You don't find too many good men out here, especially not in Atlanta anyway. So yeah, you're a good supporter. Can you give me a napkin, Asia? Yeah, so yeah. It's good to have a good supporter, somebody that's gonna support you to the end. I was just looking at one of your videos before I got on. I was about to go to it and comment on it, but I didn't yet, Frank.
Can you take a piece of this cake?
Don't go all the way on.
Can you take a piece of this pie?
No, I said give me a
No,
napkin.
Mom, I got the napkin. I'm just saying, can you take a piece of this pie?
Oh, okay.
Here, an older lady needs. It's one of my favorites.
Why do you want me to taste it first?
I already tasted the piece. I asked her, can she make me one? I was gonna buy it from her.
When you taste a piece,
No, I haven't. She had me a whole nut pie. I mean, a whole nut piece.
What kind of pie is that?
Lemon ring.
No, that's good. She made it homemade.
Yeah, it's homemade.
Yes, good.
That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
She older than.
Hi, underrated. How are you? We was just talking about blood. We was talking about blood is thicker than water, and I told them blood is not thicker than water. You can meet people out here in the world, and they're a hot mess. I mean, you can meet people out here in the world, and they can be the best person ever. But you can a family, they can be better than your family. Like I met a lot of amazing people, underrated that are awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. I've met a lot of people that are awesome, that are friends, call themselves, with their friends of mine, but they treat me better than a family member. That's what I'm trying to say. Family ain't what it used to be. They say they are, Trisha. I wish you are playing with your playlist and they play all night. I fell asleep on it. Wait a minute. Trisha, I wish you play your playlist. Huh? Trisha, I wish you play your playlist and I played all night. I fell asleep on it. You played it all night? Oh, did you? Yeah, so we were just talking about family members. I was telling them about how crazy my family is. I don't really have people that I can call, that I can talk to about situations that's going on to me. And he goes, I talk to my daughter. I probably talk her ear. Oh, did you, Chrissy? You are awesome. You are awesome, awesome, awesome. And I was just telling them, I talk to my daughter's ear off. I don't have family that I can call and say, hey, how you doing? Let's talk about this. Let's go out to dinner. You can come down here and visit me. I ain't got no family members gonna come down here and visit me, but they'll go visit somebody else. But when it's some time to come to Atlanta, Georgia to visit me, they won't do it. It's always an excuse when it comes to family. That's how you know we living in our last days because family ain't even can care less about the other family members. And so yeah, that's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about much of anything, but I just wanted to tell you guys about my family, how my family is. We got a great topic we're going to talk about tomorrow that Willie Will brought up today. We had a very nice live stream this morning. It went very well. I really enjoyed that live stream this morning. It went really, really well. Yep, so, yeah. Yeah, so that's what is going on right now. I don't do this afternoon stuff, guys. You did. I'm glad you enjoyed it, underrated. It came up, it was really, really nice. I don't never get a lot of people in the afternoon because they must don't know I don't come on in the afternoon. People don't people don't know me by coming on in the afternoon. When I pop in, then I see people. The live stream is great too. Oh, it's okay. But I like that. I like the morning live streams better. I cannot do. I don't know how you guys. Is that lady sitting outside, Asia?
I seen her walk in the house.
Oh wow. I thought it was just the man that lived there. Oh wow. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, I like live streams in the morning better. I don't see how people can stay on live all day long. I got my day going. It's it's got my underrated. I'm so glad that I got your day going. Yeah,
Well,
I try to be good there. I try to. What's that?
this my cake right here. This my cake in here.
Where?
My cake outside, hers inside.
Okay.
And then this her plate right here.
Okay. Okay.
I know she don't want no meat, so I put no beer.
Okay. I love this live too. Oh, do you underrated? Yeah, we wasn't talking about, but family. how family do you, and you can go to a friend. Like I can call you guys my brothers or sisters on here before I can call my real sisters and brothers and talk to them about something. I miss your morning live stream all the time, but I wish I watched them. Do you watch them? That's good, Chrissy. Yeah, so yeah, I can't talk to everybody about stuff, and it's bad that you can't go to a family member and say, hey, how you doing, girl? I miss you today. Let's talk about this, because most of the family now, they're going to take what you said and turn it another way, or go tell somebody else something and talk about you, other than saying, it's going to be all right. I know you're going through that. Family is not like that anymore. So I say to myself, I have adopted people, friends on the outside. I don't call these folks my family anymore. And it's bad to say that, but sometimes it is what it is. I'm doing what I got to do. But that don't mean that I don't love them because I don't call them family. I just don't call them family anymore. I just leave them where they at. Sometimes you got to leave people where they at sometimes. Because if you bring people into your life, sometimes into your world, sometimes they destroy it. Even family does that. They would destroy your world. They'll tell you they love this about you, they love that about you, but they really don't love nothing about you. They like to see you fail. Mostly family members want you to fail. But you can meet a person off the street that will wish you the best, that wants the best for you. That's why I say blood is not thicker than water, because you can meet somebody out on the street that wish the best for you, want you to have good things, want you to, you know, succeed. Family members don't want you to succeed. They say they do, but on a down low, they don't want you to see. They want you to fail. They want you to make sure everything fail in your life. They don't want you to. They don't want nothing to go right in your life. So when you meet people like that, even though it's family, you gotta still love those people still, even though they want you to fail. They don't want you to succeed. They're usually going to fail in the end. When a family member want another person to fail, they usually fail. If you didn't know that, they always fail. They don't ever win in the end. They fails. So I just learned to just love them and love the people that I'm with, and still love the other people too. But I have adopted a lot of people that I call my brothers and sisters and stuff. Right, I don't have family to check on me. Can't even count on my hand. Just wow. Okay, that's how I feel. That's how I feel on the way that I can't call on people, and I can call on a family. I probably got about 3 people that I can really call and say, hey, how you doing? And they won't go nowhere, and they want the best for me. But then again, you get another family member, they want you to fail. They don't want nothing right for you. They don't want nothing right to happen for you, and they want you to fail, and they wish you fail. So that's why I say I don't let everybody pray for me. I don't shake everybody's hands, because I just don't shake everybody's hands. That's just the type of woman I am. It's me, that not meaning that I'm conceited or I'm better than anybody. I just don't shake everybody's hand, because I done had stuff happen to me by shaking folks' hand. So you gotta be careful who hand you shake, because everybody's not meaning the right thing for you. I don't care if it could be a family member. Some of them is just not right. That's how you know we're living in our last day, when you know family is turning against family for other people, putting you last, other than, you know, trying to be there for you. Sisters and brothers killing in one another. That's how you know we live in our last days. When you see people killing one another and you're supposed to be family, you know we're living in our last days. You know we're on our last leg now. You know God is tired. You know God is crying out. But people are ignoring what God is doing right now. They don't care if God is crying out. They know God is tired. They don't care if God's tired. God is tired of this world going this way. That's why I say to myself, I don't think it's going to be a 2020. That's just me. It may be a 2020, but the way this world is going on, I don't think God is going to let this go on too long. The way this world is going on, people killing each other, family killing each other. He didn't want this. He didn't make this to happen this way, but they do this. You're putting men, these women putting the men's before their little babies. Babies out here starving, but a woman gonna feed her man before she feed her little baby. They're starving. I see a lot of this stuff going on. Mothers are dressing their kids crazy, and the mother looking nice, but the kid looking crazy, hair all nappy and everything. But and this is the stuff that's going on. Mothers will feed their man before they feed their little children. They're starving. They're sitting there looking at them eat. And I see so much stuff going on, and that's how you know this world is not getting better. I have to go right now, but I so agree with you. Okay, the believers, come back again and visit, girl. Yeah, so we see so much craziness going on. We just got to stay prayed up all the time while we can, while we still living, because once we dead, it's too late. So just do it now, and love your sisters and brothers. Love your mother and father. I don't care what they have done to you. Love your family, even though they're not really family like they're supposed to do. Just still love them for who they are, even though they crazy acting. Still, we still gotta love them because God said love him anyway. We got to obey him, what God say, and just love him anyway. I mean, like I said, I got family members that I haven't talked to in years. Like I said, I can count family members on my hand, how many people that's really for me and how many people that's against me, but I still just gotta love them anyway. Keep it moving. That's what we gotta do. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Christy, you going on live stream now? Now we gotta keep it moving. Don't worry about your haters, because you're gonna have haters out here. People are not gonna want you to succeed. Not even people here out on YouTube. They don't want you to get nowhere. I see my numbers go up. I see my numbers go down. I see my numbers go up. Nobody's not gonna tell you. Okay, nobody's not gonna just let me know when you're going. Nobody's not gonna tell you that you're doing a great job. So if you're waiting on people here on YouTube telling you that you're doing a great, very few people are going to tell you you're doing an amazing job. But the main people that want you to fail is not going to tell you you're doing a good job. When they see you're getting ahead, they're going to try to get you back down again. When people see you're doing well, they're not going to praise you and say, hey, you're doing awesome. Congratulations. They're not going to tell you nothing because people want you to fail. People want you to see you sweat. And when they see you sweat, they're going to laugh at you. They're gonna not laugh at you. They're gonna laugh at you, not with you. So we find people like that all the time over the world, laughing at you, other than laughing with you. Those type of people, they're not meant to be in your life, but people keep them in their lives anyway because they think those type of people they need in their life. You don't need people like that in your life. We don't need haters in our life. We don't need the people that's gonna talk against us. We don't need people just gonna lift us. We need people that's gonna lift us up. We need people that's going to encourage us when we're falling apart. We need people that's going to encourage us when that family member left you and you're there. Say, hey, you know what? I'll talk to you. I'll be there for you. We need people like that in our life. We don't have enough people like that because mostly people want to see you fail. Mostly people want to see you fall short. And when you fall short, they're going to laugh at you. They're going to say, I told you, Trisha, you ain't doing a good job. I told you was going to fail. I told you was going to leave this. I told you to leave that. But don't let people see you fail. I don't care about how you feel about YouTube, that you don't think you're doing great. You keep on pushing until you can't push no more. Push through the haters, push through the drama, just push through. If you want something real bad, you're going to push for it. You're going to work hard for it. We got to work hard for what we want. We don't want to give up because of somebody said we're not doing great. We don't want to give up because somebody doesn't like us. We don't want to give up because nobody don't want to encourage us. Sometimes we have to encourage ourselves to keep on going. What I mean by encourage yourself, sometimes you have to pat your own self on the back and say, hey, you know, I'm going to keep on going. I ain't going to give up on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to give up at work. I'm not going to give up on this. I'm not going to, just don't give up on stuff. So many people give up on stuff so easy because of what other people say. If anybody you should be giving up on is you should be giving up on this devil here, trying to make you fail. Stop giving up on who you are as a person because of what people say. If you do YouTube, continue doing YouTube. I don't care what people say about you on YouTube. You got to have the strength, you got to have the mind to continue on. If you're weak-minded and naive, you're not going to go on YouTube. You're going to give up. Because one person say something wrong about you, you're like, wow, that's it, I'm giving up. Don't do that. Don't listen to people. People are going to talk about you. People are going to make you feel bad about yourself. People are going to say you're not doing a great job. Well, you know you're doing an amazing job already. Don't listen to people. Just keep on moving. Continue on grinding. Continue on getting where you need to get to. People are going to say a lot of stuff. People are going to make you feel bad. But don't worry about those people. Just continue on doing what you got to do to be an amazing person. Because on my live stream, I'm going to let you guys uplift you guys and let you guys know that you are doing an amazing job. I don't care what the haters say. Haters going to hate. People going to hate. No matter what you're doing, they're going to still say you're not doing a great job. I don't care what you're doing. They're going to say you're not doing a great job. I don't care. They're not going to give you props. They're not going to give you props. People don't give you props no more. They want you to fail. And when you fail, they're going to laugh at you all the time. They're going to keep on laughing at you. And they ain't going to stop laughing at you.
A big party thing always.
Cool. Yeah, so don't worry about the haters. Just continue on being good, being kind to yourself, being gentle. What is that?
Miss Wanda bought that for Maya.
Who?
Miss Wanda.
Oh, that's cute.
Is that Louis? That's the bracelet.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, so just always be kind to each other, no matter who wants you to fail, who wants you to not succeed, because you're going to succeed. The people that don't want you to succeed, those are the ones usually fail. When people are talking about you, the people that are talking about you that want you to fail, they're the ones going to fail. They're the ones not going to succeed. They're going to end up losing. But if you fall into that category that they're doing that stuff to you, and you're listening to them, and you're feeding on what they say to you, and you stop doing what you do, you end up failing. So don't go by what they say. I don't care what people say about you. They talked about God. Guess what? They're going to talk about us too. You don't have to be done nothing to nobody. They just talk about you. We don't have to do nothing to people for people to say nothing about you. You know that already. You don't have to say a thing about somebody. They just feel that type of way about you. Get to know people before you talk about them. I got to go right now and check on my grandma. Now we'll go live when I get back. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Mark. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up the live if you can. Thank you, Frank, for still being here. You're awesome. How you doing, Mark? How are you doing, Mark? Let me go check on you. Can't really get going on. Mark. Make sure you thumbs up the live if you can, Mark, for me. Oh, glad to see you here. Oh, thank you so much. We're not talking about, we just, oh, you frustrated. What you frustrated about, honey? What you frustrated about? What's going on? I am here to listen to what you got going on. Yeah. And so your people gonna, step kids don't listen. Oh, what they doing? Kids are a mess. I'm trying to tell you, half of these kids are a mess. They do whatever they want to. Are you with your wife? Yes, they are. Are you with your wife when stuff is going on? They just not. They say, how old are your kids, Mark? Turn that light off right there. Yeah, that. Yeah. They are in their 20s. Really? Why these? Wow. Really? I just did a video on Twizzlers and salad dressing. It was good too. Rizzy, I don't like Twizzlers. Those nasty. Wow, I'm so sad to hear that, Mark. Wow. They all over the place. They all over the place. What you know, they did not listen. They're disrespecting you. They not listen. They're disrespecting you. Okay. Okay. They're not listening. They're just disrespecting you. Is that what they're doing, Mark? Because you're gonna have that out of a child disrespecting you. I try to direct them. Wow. But you know when a child get in their 20s, Mark, they ain't gonna listen to you anyway. Because let me tell you something. Yes, they just. When a child get in their 20s, if they're living in your home, Mark, if they're living in your home, they gotta listen to you. If you're giving them a roof on top of their head, they got to listen to you. If they're in their 20s and they don't want to listen, you need to show them the door. You're the boss in that house, not them. I don't know why kids try to run their parents. And you find that in older kids, it was pretty good with high. You find that in older kids, but you just got to put your foot down a little bit more, Mark, and let them know if they're not going to listen, they're going to have to find them another place to stay. That's all. They got to find them another place to stay. Well, my wife lets her son yell and scream at her. What? No way in the world. How old is him? Hold on, let me close the door. Hold on a second. Okay, wait a minute. Um, 24, suffer from a lot of mental issues. Wow. So you guys got to take care of him, right? Being that he's 24 years old, right? Because he got mental problems. Or can he get his own place? Is he's stable enough to get his own place, or do you got to take care of him? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Sometimes children at it, he just can't get it on. Wow. This is when you have to put your foot absolutely, Frank. That's when you got to put your foot down, Mark. No, he's not capable. Okay, so but he understand what you're saying, right? When you saying something being his own. Oh, he's not capable of being his own. But she got to. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Thanks for coming in. We're just talking about all kinds of stuff. We're supposed to be talking about blood is thicker than water. Now I'm talking to Mark about his situation right now. Thanks for coming in, sweetie. Um, he being on his own. Okay. Do his wife? I mean, do your wife tell him that he needs to start listening? Let put his way. He will always be let do what he wants to do. Let put it this way. He will always do what he wants to do. No, just be okay. Just because he's not able to get on it, be on his own. You guys got to give him some rules, and he needs to follow them. He needs to follow those rules. And sometimes I know you're getting tired. She needs to stay on them too, not just you, Mark. It can't be just you. No, he will not. No, he will not what? But let me tell you something. He needs to follow her rules. If you guys can't handle him, you guys probably gonna have to put him in a little home where the people that got a little problem that y'all can't handle him. Because don't you lose yourself over somebody that's keep um, controlling a home? Because it seems like to me that he's controlling you guys' home, even though he got mental problems. What I would do if I had a problem that was a person that had mental problems or was giving me problems and want to run the show, oh my God, if you would say that, he would blow up. Oh wow, well, he gonna have to. If he's not listening to you, Mark, or listening to your wife, he gonna have to do something. He's not gonna come in here tear my house up. If I had a child that had mental problems, I would do the best I can do for him. But if he going around throwing stuff at me and talking crazy to me, and he was in a boys' home and got abused, oh wow, Lord have mercy. I don't know where this one's going. And Frank, what you think about this? I don't know where this is going. But I know if I had a child and he was giving me problems, hitting on me, and he was abusive and doing all this stuff, so that hurts him too. Oh wow, so sad. Gosh, would somebody abuse him like a woman or something? What happened? Let him blow up. He has to go. Frank say he got to go. Frank's silly. So I don't know what to do about this. What I would say, if I had a child that was giving me problems like that, Mark, I would have to put him in another home. Somebody would have to take care of. See, I have to remove my seal. You would have to move your seal. See, stuff like that will make. Oh yeah, you have to move. You have to move my situation move from the situation. Yeah, sometimes you have to because I know your wife is very overwhelmed with the stuff that's going on with your stepson because I would be overwhelmed. But you know what? I'm not gonna have nobody steal my joy. That child right there, he stays with his grandma. Okay, he stays with the grandma. He's not staying with you guys anymore, or you guys he's still staying with you guys, or you guys stay with. Oh, wait a minute. So he still stay with you guys though too, or you guys, but he still gets out of hand. That's horrible. Now, why do he stay with his grandma? Grandma's older, right? Grandma's older. She can't be going through all this stuff. Oh, he don't stay with you guys. But why do he stay with his grandma? Grandma's older. Grandma can't be taking all that stuff. I'm quite sure if he's doing that stuff to you guys, he gonna do that to, yeah, it's crazy. If he's doing that stuff to you guys, Mark, he's gonna do that to his grandma too. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. Most of a, most of a grandma me is, grandma is dying. Well, why is he staying with your grandma? If he's staying with his grandma, why is he staying there with her if she's dying? Oh my, he needs to be in a boys' home. He needs to be in a boys' home. If I couldn't handle a child, yes, that's bad, Frank. If I couldn't handle a child, Mark, I would put him in a boys' home. If he's going around fighting and doing all this stuff to me, and he's doing the same thing to my husband, we're gonna have to put him in a boys' home because I'm not gonna have nobody hurt me or my family in the house because no one else want to help him. But he would have to go. You know what? I would have to give him tough love, and I know God wouldn't hate me for putting him in a boys' home when I done all I can for him at home. Y'all have to get some type of help for him. Do he go to counseling and anything? Any counseling going on or any of the stuff like that? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, honey, but you guys y'all gotta get him out your house or wherever he at and put him in a home. He should not be staying with a grandma that's too old and she's dying. That's not good. You got to let her. Oh, you never did that. Well, he need counseling probably too, and he needs to get in a home, a structure home, because that's not structure. We can't help. We can't help. But I'm just saying, you guys can't help, but y'all got to put him in a home. He needs, right, he needs help. He needs help, Mark. And the help he needs, you guys got to give it to him. Y'all got to take him out of that home where the setting that he in, and put him in a home, where a boy's home or something. Because he going to kill you. We have tried, but they say that there's nothing wrong. Did they give him evaluation? Because usually when you're going through counseling, you need to get an evaluation first. An evaluation tell you all about that child, and it goes back all the way from school time until now, about what type of things going on. Get from his doc. Absolutely, get it from his doctors. Mark, get it from the doctors. Mark, anything, as long as you got something going on. You need to get that right. Ain't no. Let me tell you something. Ain't no child gonna come along and do that type of stuff to me. Oh, he won't stay long enough. Well, he runs away or something. Or what you trying to say? He won't stay long enough. That ain't good. That's definitely not good. Mm-mm. That's not good. He won't stay long enough. Somebody got to do something there though, because you don't want a child like that is rebellious. I refuse to have a child like that in my home. I'm gonna try to find somewhere for him to go. He's not gonna stay with me acting crazy. I'm not allowing that. Tells them that he is okay. They let him go. They don't give him evaluation. He needs to get evaluation. What type of counseling that he goes to, and they tell him he's okay and they let him go? Counselor supposed to give him evaluation. My children, listen, Mark, I'm a counselor, and I give every child that I talk to an evaluation. You have to talk to them, and you write down stuff about them. I said that to my wife. Well, she needs to find out. He lies to them. Absolutely, he lies to them. Being that I'm a counselor, you have to get an evaluation from a child. You have to sit down and talk to that child and learn stuff about that child. I have a child that now that I take care of, sometimes, hold on, sometimes you have to put your foot down. There you go with the doctors and make sure that they give you the records you need. Absolutely, Tracy. Hey, Rosie, you're back. Yeah, sometimes we have to put our feet down. Being that what I do, yeah, you got to put your foot down. Y'all can't let him be the parent. Y'all are the parents. Don't let him run y'all. But I believe he lies to them because he does not want to go into a home. Well, honey, child, let me tell you something. If he was my child and he was acting out like that, acting crazy with me, throwing stuff and doing all that stuff, he would be in a home. He wouldn't be in my home. Yes, I would still love him, but I'm going to put him in a home. I'm not going to let him stay in my house and talk too crazy to me. No. That's what parents let their kids do. You can't allow the child to be the child parent. No, I can't deal with him. I have heart issues. Oh, wow. That's a reason to put him in the home right there. You got heart issues. I'm not going to have a child in my house that's going to be rebellious. I'm not going to have a child going to tell me what to do. I raised you. You didn't raise me. I had you. You didn't have me. Most of the kids are like that. But you let kids be like that, they're going to be like that. How old is this child again? And you say he's in the 20s? He needs to be in a home, one of those independent living homes. That's what he needs to be in. And there's a lot of those around town, everywhere. Get an independent home. Like I said, I have a child. Y'all are the parents, and he is the child. Y'all on him, not him running y'all. Absolutely. We need more men like Frank. Take that child over to Frank's house. He'll show you how to do it. Because let me tell you something, I'm not going to deal with that type of stuff. I can't deal with that type of stuff, people doing that. I know he doesn't do it all the time, but just because he does it, I want nothing to do with him. But you know what? Sometimes kids get you that way. Bring him on over Frank's house. He'll show you how to take care of him. But I know he doesn't do it all the time, but you don't want him to do it at all because you're the parent. You're the one watching him. You're the one trying to help him out. Yes, he has always been allowed to do what he wants to do. That's not good. That's why he's still doing that. How long you been with your wife, if you don't mind me asking? Hey, how are you, Wake Up Daily? How are you doing today? Make sure you thumbs up the live if you can. We're not talking about nothing. We were talking about blood is thicker than water. And then we got to this guy's had a problem coming in here about his child being rebellious. Yes, that's my point. Yeah, I know you can't take it no more. All he wants is money. We're talking about right now we're talking about this guy. He was telling me about his child. that's being rebellious. He talks back at him, and he's hurts the mother. So we're talking about that right now, and I was trying to get an understanding if he's doing all this stuff in her house. They need to put him in a home, a boys' home, because he's not listening to the mother, he's not listening to the father, so he needs to be put into a boys' home. There's no way no child gonna come in of mine in my house is gonna raise me. I'm the one who's gonna raise you. You're not gonna come tell me what to do. I'm gonna tell you what to do. So that's what we're talking about right now. Why can't we wasn't talking about that earlier? We were talking about blood is against the water. I'm thicker than water, but now we're talking about this. That's what we're talking about now. But I'm so sorry to hear that, Mark, that you're going through that stuff. You guys take him to church or anything? Do we go to church or anything? Any of that good stuff? He needs to go to church. If he don't go to church, he needs to get there, and do the right stuff. Yeah. He needs to go to church. We all need prayer sometime in my life. And maybe if you guys sit down and talk to a counselor, the three of you, talk about with him and let him know what he doing wrong, what he need to work on. That's what I do. Being that I'm a counselor, I sit and talk with the children. He can open up a cabinet, but he can't close the door. Wow. He can open the cabinet up and he can't close it back. I'm quite sure, I bet he can close the cabinet back also. He's playing that game on you guys. That's what he's doing. You guys got to be the bigger person. You guys are the parents. He's not the parent. If he can't listen to y'all, if you guys can't handle him, you guys need to put him inside of a home. I am I am making I am making an appointment to go see a count. Yeah, I wish I was there. I wish I was there because that's what I do. Yeah, I wish I was there because that's exactly the type of work that I do. Thumbs up the live as you come in, if you can. Um, yeah, so yeah, we got to make an appointment and see what's going on. If you get on him, he will yell at you, honey child. He'll be in a home because I'm not dealing with that. Let me tell you something. Being that I'm a counselor, I have kids yelling at me. I have kids throwing stuff at their moms. I have kids cutting their wrists. Do he cut his wrists or anything like that? I got all types of kids. My job is very, 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 very stressful. You got to have some kind of hi wake up. Yeah. You got to have some type of patience when you're dealing with kids. And I have seen people give him things to just shut him up. You guys got something on your hand. Oh, he's 24. Wow, he's an older guy. But if he's not going to listen to you guys and he's running you guys, don't let a kid run you. I don't care how old he is. You guys going to have to put him in a home or get some help for him. And evidently, they're not a great counselor if they can't see through that stuff that he's doing. Yeah, they got to see through that stuff that he's doing. Hold on, let me get my little lady up. Hold on a second. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Keep on networking. Wake up, little Susie. You're looking something. This ain't nothing. This is junk. When I get off, I'm gonna do you something. Yeah, so don't turn that loud either. Yeah, if you're having all those problems, you guys got to seek some help somewhere. Um, was he like that before age 18? I told my wife that the next time he goes off, I'm calling the man. Well, you got to do what you got to do. Yes, always allowed to do what he wanted to do. Grandma says leave him alone. Let me tell you something. If grandma is dying and she's sick, he shouldn't be over grandma's house. If you guys can't handle him, if nobody can handle him, and if the grandma is sick, he shouldn't be over there. He's killing her even more. That woman should be living a peaceful life now that she's sick, and if she's dying. Why is that boy there staying with her? He's 24 years old. You guys need to put him in a group home. The mother of him, your wife needs to put him in a group home. You guys need to come together and put him in a group home because he's going to kill you guys. Being that you having heart problems, that's not good right there. That's a sign right there. You can drop dead anyway with heart problems. So you got to be careful with those type of problems that you have going on, and you dealing with a child that's very rebellious. I wish I was in your state where you say, and he lives like a pig, does not even clean. You got you a good one on your hands. He wouldn't be in my house. Being that I'm a clean freak, he couldn't be in my house because he would probably get mad at me telling him to pick up everything. If a child is throwing stuff at you and being rebellious to you, you guys better put him in another home. That makes no sense. Hold on. That makes no sense. I'm 23 myself, and I would never part of lip to my. Absolutely. See what I'm talking about? None of my kids won't do that either. I'm not having that. And this kid talking to you like he owned y'all. Y'all, she had him. He didn't have her. You guys gotta wake up and get some help. Only takes a shower. He only takes a shower? Huh. You gotta get some help, Mark, before you won't be here very long. A child will do you in if you let them. Kids tests you. Don't let a kid test you. Tracy said at 24 he has to go if he hasn't going to respect your home. Absolutely, he has to go if he's not going to respect your home. He's not respecting your. He's not respecting nobody. Y'all got to put him out. I don't care what nobody say. You guys got to put him out. I'm only doing stuff. I am a Christian, but I'm not going to let nobody hurt me. I was taught to obey the father and mother, so your days may be long enough to earth. If you don't obey your father and mother, your days will be numbered here on earth. He's not going to live long, the stuff that he do to you guys. If you want to live long, if you want to live a long, happy life, a right life, you got to obey your mother and father. I don't care if he's mentally or whatever, he still got to obey you. Like you say, he put on a big show in front of people, right? So he know what he doing. He's not that mental that he don't know what he doing in front of other people. He know what he doing in front of the counselor. He know how to put on a show in front of her, right? So he know exactly what he doing. He playing that game with you guys. Um, his mom has to clean up after him, and he only do it. He gets money to get money for doing it. Ain't no kid gonna get no money from cleaning up their own room. I may reward you from doing stuff that for me sometimes that I don't feel like doing of my own stuff, but I'm not gonna reward you from cleaning up your own house. Who does that? I know he has said bad things about God, etc. Wow. Well, you know what? We just want to pray for him, Mark. We're gonna pray for him that he get the help he need, and the money. Wait a minute. And the money he gets is for pot. So he's smoking pot, so he know what he doing. Then he's not that mental that he don't know what he doing. Mark. He's not even a kid anymore. He's a young adult at this point. Absolutely, that's what he is. He's a young adult now. He's not a child anymore. He knows exactly what he's doing. He needs to stop that acting like he's a kid. 24 years old, that's a grown man, and you know what he knows he's doing. He's smoking pot. I bet he know how to smoke the pot then. Y'all got to get him out your house. Mark, you need to get him out your house, really. He's gonna hurt somebody in that house. You say he's disrespected his mother, right? Nobody in my house gonna disrespect me. You're 24-year-old. You a kid to me. You're not gonna disrespect me. I'm not gonna allow people to disrespect me in my home. That's why I'll call. That's why I won't call. I won't. Man. That's why I won't call. That's why I want to call. You need to call me. I don't know what you're waiting on. Call. Yeah, you need to call. Don't give up on call. You better call. Speak the truth here. You better call. Ain't nobody in my house gonna act like that with me. I had you. You didn't have me. I tell a child in a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Who paying the bills here? You or me? If you don't want to go by my rules, there is the door. Mental or no mental. If you know how to smoke pot, you can get you a job then. If you want to smoke pot, you can go out there and be with somebody else. I'm not gonna be with nobody gonna smoke no pot. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna have nobody in my home doing that. You guys got to get a little bit tougher on him, Mark, because he's running y'all. I can't let no kid run me. I'm sorry. Yeah. And some people are afraid of their kids. Why be a half kids and be afraid of them? I told her that to look at women. I told her that I to look out at the one. that he will punch her in the face because he can't get some money. So do he ever like try to fight her? Do he ever try to fight her? Oh, he can't hold a job. He has had so many. Wow. So do he ever try to fight your wife or anything? It's bad. Kids are bad. But I tell you right now, he wouldn't be in my house. I'm not gonna have a kid like that in my house. Oh, he never tried to fight. Well, that's something good. But he needs to get on his own though. He would be in my house. I'd be like, bye. You can go ahead on, little young boy, because you're not gonna make me die. Most of the kids will kill. Kids these days will kill you if you let them. I can't handle stuff like that. If I see a kid talking any kind of way with me and he's violent, y'all have to think of you and your family. Right? He's violent. You heard what she said. He's violent, and you got him in your house. Are y'all not listening to that? He's violent, Mark. He shouldn't be in your home anymore. He's violent. You don't want nobody to hurt your wife. Because he may get mad one day and hurt somebody in the house. He may get mad at one of you guys and hurt you guys real bad. Then what? You stay away, but what about her though? I mean, I know you're getting to a point that you don't want to be around, but what about her though? Isn't you worried about your wife? What are you gonna do to your wife? Isn't you worried about that? I would be worried about. I would be if I had a moon will not take action. I know mom won't take action, but somebody got to take action though. Won't you just do it? Won't you take action? Do you think she's gonna get mad at you? Somebody got to take action there. Somebody gonna end up hurting somebody. That's what I see coming. Oh, he has hit his brother. I tell you what you need to do. You need to put that boy in a home and leave him in there. You have to protect her from her son. Absolutely. You're the protector in the house now, Mark. Don't leave her there to deal with that craziness with that boy. Mm-mm. Don't leave her there. You don't know what that boy is capable of doing to her. Yes, she has told me to back up. Oh, wow. I don't know. I'm lost in this one. That's right. Yeah, man, take control and tell that boy to go ahead somewhere. Put him in a home. Put him in some kind of boys. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna have a child talking to me any type of way. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put him in a home. When you gonna hurt my husband or hurt me, they will not listen. Well, she better listen before it's too late. But let me tell you something. If I see somebody trying to hurt me or hurt somebody close to me, or their sister or brother, you got to go. Yeah, yeah, you got to go. I'm not going to sit around and tolerate that stuff and let people do that type of stuff to me or hurt my family member or hurt their stepfather or whatever. I'm not going to let that happen. I say, you know what? You're going to go. You over here throwing stuff, throwing tantrums at 24 years old. Where they do that at? How you going to throw a tantrum, temper tantrum at 24 years old, but you can pick up a cigarette and pick up some pot and smoke some weed, right? But you got a problem. You ain't got that much of a problem that you smoking weed. And he's saying everything he want to say to y'all. Ain't no way he wouldn't be in my house. He got to go. Mental or no mental, I'm just keeping it real. You got to go, and I'll visit you, but I got to take you to a home where you can get some help since you don't think I'm giving you enough of help. That's what I would tell him. You got to go somewhere where you can get the help that you need. Y'all got to be on that boy. He's 24, going on 5 years old. Wow. But where's he's getting moon, the mom for a pot? Why? Where you get the money for pot from? There you go. Where you get the money from? Do he get his own money? Hold on, people. Let me turn this thing on here. That way it would be in my house. Uh-uh. Yeah, so where's he getting the money for pot from? He finds money out there somewhere. Because evidently somebody giving him for money for pot all the time. He wouldn't be getting a dime from me. That's why I'm saying grandma give him money for food and he uses it for pot. Y'all guys are so easy on this young Miss Man that needs to be doing his own thing. Sometimes you got to put people out there in the streets and let them know that who the boss. Because some kids think they're the boss. He can find money to smoke pot. Wait a minute. He can find money to smoke, but can't provide a stable environment for himself. Absolutely, that's what I'm saying, Daily. Um, like said, just to shut him up. Wow, that's not being a great parent doing that. You can't give him stuff to shut him up. You guys got to be the parent and put him in a home. Yeah, I can understand he using everybody. Y'all got to put him somewhere. If he can't listen to you guys, he would have to leave. I'm not having nobody can't listen to me in my home and call themselves stop getting up there, calling themselves trying to run over me. They got to be in their home. I'm not gonna have nobody gonna come and run my household. I can't have people running my household. I'm the parent here. I got a 22-year-old daughter, believe it or not. And people, when I tell them I got a 22-year-old daughter, they can't believe it. And my daughter is very respectful. She don't disrespect me because if she did, she wouldn't be in my household. I'm not gonna have nobody disrespecting me. That's wrong. Yeah. You gonna say you think you better than me and you think you the mama, then you buy. You gotta go get your own place. Pay your own bills then. I'm not gonna have nobody stand with me if they're gonna disrespect me. If you're gonna talk any type of way with me, telling me what to do in my home and telling me what to do, you can go because I can stay by myself. I don't need nobody to do that to me. You guys better get some help for that boy before that boy hurts you guys. I would not give him one penny. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. I wouldn't give him nothing either. Okay. I wouldn't give him nothing either. I bet if my daughter was doing that, she'd be out on the streets. I wouldn't settle for that. She would be gone. She would be gone. I would let her go. I'd be like, you know what, you go ahead and out there and live your life. I say, since you want to talk crazy and I'm taking care of you, you ain't taking care of me, you gotta go. I let her know she gotta go. That boy need to get a job. Y'all over there pampering him like he a baby. He ain't no baby. That's a grown man. He need a job. Ain't nobody gonna stay with me without no job and think I'm gonna take care. I'm not taking care of no grown folks. I can't do that. Y'all babying him with a mother babying him, just giving pampering him. He's too old to get pampered now. He's a grown man. Thank you. This is why I am talking to you. Oh, I know. It's sad. I know what you mean, Mark, but somebody got to put their feet down, Mark, and let him know that he can't keep running over you guys. And you are a man of the house, Mark. You got to protect your wife. If he's hurting your wife and saying mean things to your wife, y'all got to get him out your house. Because sooner or later, somebody's going to get hurt real bad, and you don't want that to happen. Or I would not give him a ride at all anywhere. That's good. I let him walk. If somebody gonna talk crazy, I'll let him walk. But mom babies him. That's why he's acting the way that. Do he disrespect? So he do disrespect her though. Is that Maya? He do disrespect her, right? You guys, oh my goodness, I'm supposed to be not live. That's crazy. You better let him go head on. Let him find his own self. Sometimes you gotta let a kid find their own self. Sometimes they make it back, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they got to be something happen to them, real harsh that you don't want happen to them, for them to knock them back to reality. Sometimes it takes that. I'm sorry to say that, but sometimes it takes that. Sometimes we gotta let a kid bump his own head. My mother always say, let her bump her own head. They'll come back to reality. If they don't, oh well, you got to keep on moving. You got to live. You can't let a kid hurt you. You can't let a kid run you. These days, parents let kids run them. You can't let a kid do that. My wife won't listen to me. I don't know what to say to her, but I would still be talking to her, telling her, you know what, I can't stay here when your child keep doing this. I would let her know that I can't stay here like that. I know you don't want to. I know you don't want to hurt her, but somebody got to go. Something got to go. And it would have to be the child. If a child acting disrespectful, somebody that stays with me, they don't have to go. I don't care who it is. If I have a man in my house and my child disrespecting him, that child won't have to go. I'm not going to have nobody disrespecting somebody that's in my household. Sometimes you have to let them fall on their own face. Yeah, and they have to grow up on them and and grow up and learn respect. Absolutely, that's what I was saying. How do I get my wife to listen? Tell her that you ain't gonna keep standing for this. This guy keep doing the same stuff over and over again. Tell her she's the parent and he's the child. and he got to listen. If he can't listen, you can't take it no more. You're gonna leave for a couple of days until she gets stuff right. Somebody got to do the right thing. Let him on his own. Let him on his own at 17. Y'all wait a minute. I did that to my blood son. Let him on his own at 17. So is your blood son okay when you let him go on his own at 17 years old? Ooh, wow. Have her listen to the stream replay. Yeah, let her listen to the restream and let her replay this restream. There you go, Tracy. Tell her look at the stream. I know I told her this too. Yeah. It's gonna have to be something, yeah. It's gonna have to be something gotta happen because let me tell you something, ain't nobody gonna kill me, especially not no kid. Kids will kill their parents if you let them. What I mean by killing their parents, they say all types of crazy stuff to their parents, and you end up killing your parents. I'm not gonna let no kid kill me. I'm sorry. One thing about me, I live at peace. I like peaceful. I like being peaceful. And when somebody gonna come and aggravate me and steal my joy and steal my peace, you have to go. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna be in a house that is a lot of stuff that's going on, a lot of craziness. My house is peaceful. It's very peaceful. And I refuse to let a child run my life or steal my joy. Right now, that child is stealing your joy. That child, he has his issues. Yeah, he have his issues, but listen, he have his issues, but he know what he doing. He can go and buy pot, right? But he's learning the hard way too. But that's good. But if he have his issues and he knows what he's doing because he know how to buy pot, he know how to use people, right? So he know exactly what he's doing. Yes, we know he have issues, but he know how to use people too. So he's not bad wrong with him because he know how to get things right. He know how to get over on people. So you got to look at that too. You got to let her know that you can't keep taking this. That it got to be something got to give. You want something got to change about you guys because you guys, this man's gonna make you guys relationship fall apart. Mostly, a lot of people let me explain something. Okay, tell me about it, Mark. Yeah, because if you don't, somebody gonna end up getting hurt, and I see that coming with what you telling me. I see that something is not gonna be right. Somebody gonna hurt somebody. Somebody may get a knife one day, and just you just got to think this way when you got somebody with mental challenges. You know, when they get too mad, they may hurt your wife or hurt you. Oh no, this is my blood son. Okay, this is your blood son. Okay. I could have thought you told me that was your stepson, but okay. Yeah, so okay, this is your blood son. So still, you need to put him and let him go to a counselor or put him in a home, a boys' home, so he can get the help that he needs. If you guys not able to help him, you said wait. Okay, wait on what? I'm waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. I know, Daily. That's what I'm waiting. We're waiting. Wake up, Daily. We're waiting. My blood son is doing fine on his own. Okay, okay. Your blood son is doing fine on his own. Okay, okay. What about this other child now? This other child is your stepson, right? I know about this situation. This is like it's not a mess going on right here. This is a mess right here. This is a capital hot mess. A H, a big capital. Get that up. But he did have his issues, and he's working and doing what he has to do. You talking about your real son is doing what he has to do? Your blood son is doing what he have to do. You talking about, or you talking about the guy that got all the issues going on? Excuse me, guys.
I'm not talking. Get him the pumpkin.
Thank you so much, Wake Up Baby. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Mark, but honey, child, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna keep you in my prayer. I don't know what's going on at that household, but yes, my stepson. Okay, I don't know what's going on in your household, sweetheart. But I'm gonna keep you in my prayer because, honey child, you need to put that boy in a home, because he's gonna hurt somebody in your home, and you don't want that to happen. I don't know why he's standing with his grandmother and she's sick. There's no way in the world I'm gonna leave a child. Yes, I am not happy here. Oh, I know you're not. There's no way in the world I'm gonna leave a rebellious child with my grandmother, with my mother, and she's sick, and you say she's dying. No way in the world. I'm not gonna let nobody hurt my grandmother. Yes, my mom. Yes, my real son. Wow. Uh, well, I'm just praying for you that things will get better. That y'all get the help that y'all need for this boy, even though he have mental problems. Y'all need to get the help because, like, let me tell you, some people that got mental problems do a lot of stuff that they don't have no business doing. You just don't never know. You have to wake up in the morning and see a knife at your throat because these type of people does that type of stuff. Just like the YouTuber just died, he had a mental problem, but he didn't get to seek no help. Nobody didn't seek help for him, and he jumped off the bridge. I don't know if you guys heard about that. He had a mental problem. So what I'm trying to tell you, you don't know people's story. You got to get help for people like that, because you don't want that to happen to that young man that's 24 years old. This guy was 29 years old. He had problems. He had stuff going on YouTube. He had a lot of stuff going on. He just had stuff going on. Sometimes we have stuff going on and we don't know what's going on in our life, and we need help. Sometimes you don't want to get help, but you need help. People need help, but they don't want to seek help. But when you got problems going on in your life and you know you need help, you need to seek help. That guy got, you're very welcome, Mark. That guy got problems going on in his life. He needs help. You need help. You just don't know what's going on in life. You don't know what's nobody's story. You don't know why they got mental problems. Like this guy, he looked fine. He didn't look like he had mental problems, but he had problems going on. He had stuff going on in his life that we didn't know nothing about. Maybe the parent did. Yes, someone said that. Yeah, it was going on YouTube. Wake up real daily. I think his name was Azika, Etika. That's his name, Etika. It was Etika, and he was 29 years old. But see, we don't know people's stories. You don't know nothing about people, but we assume we know so much about people. But you don't know what's going on in a person's mind. I don't know why he didn't tell his mother. I don't know why his mother didn't get problem help with him when he was younger, when he got mental issues. This stuff would have could have been prevented. I don't know. I'm not his parent. I don't know what he suffered, but they said he had mental issues. Yeah, he had a lot of problems going on YouTube. People was talking about him, saying that he put up perverted stuff on YouTube that he wasn't supposed to. I don't know the whole story. This is what I'm hearing, little stuff, different things. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I was hearing, but that's what I'm trying to say. You just don't know people's story. If you got problems going on and you're needing help, you got to seek that help while you can. Don't wait till the last minute. This guy jumped off the bridge, and he apologized before he did all of this stuff. He jumped off a big bridge. They showed it and everything. They didn't show him, but they showed the big bridge that he jumped off. And that, there was no way that he lived through that. But you just don't know people's stories. Just because a person's smiling at you every day, I don't know if the mother sat down. Yeah, it's very sad way for dating. You don't know what a person is going through. You can't tell what a person is going through by looking at them. I can be perfectly fine, but you guys don't know my story. You guys can be perfectly fine, but you don't know if that person got a mental problem. You don't know if I have a mental problem. I can be perfectly fine. You just don't know nothing about people. You can't assume you know stuff about people. Like, that boy looked perfectly fine, the one jumped off the bridge. He looked like, I didn't think he would commit suicide. What? Okay. But we just don't know that. We don't know. Yes, my stressed stepson said that too, that I have no, not, wait a minute, hold on. Yes, my stepson said that too, that I have not know what he has been through in his life. Yeah, you just, sometimes you don't know what people have been through in their life, but he won't get help. But you guys, being that he have a mental problem, being that you guys are the parent, you guys can probably got to need to go get the help yourself. Because sometimes you got to go get the help before something else happens. You don't know if that child may commit suicide. You just don't know what goes on. Like, we didn't know nothing about the guy that the YouTube. He looked perfectly fine. Just because a person looked perfectly fine doesn't mean they're fine all the time. We got to know that. That's why it's good to talk to your children. If you got little young children, you need to talk to them while they're young, and when they get older, you'll be able to vibe with them. Mostly people don't talk to their children. They just let their child be the parent in the house. You can't do that. You don't know people's story. We didn't know this YouTuber story. He apologized to everybody before he jumped off a bridge. But they said he had mental issues. But I don't know if the parent knew he had mental issues or nothing. I don't know what was going on. This man had 800,000 subscribers. 800,000. It was close to getting a million. You know, he was doing absolutely amazing. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't know, money is not everything. We already know that now. This boy jumped off the bridge because he had problems. He had problems of his own that probably he kept it a secret from the world. Mostly people keep secrets from the world. We don't know. We don't know what happened to that boy. We don't know what snapped in that young man's life. We don't know. People snap like this every day, but we don't know why they snap. But we got to get to know our children when they're young, and even when they're older, like the 29-year-old. He was taking care of his mother. He took care of his mother by, being a YouTuber. And now he's dead, and now she got to bury her son. Well, probably buried him already, but she had to bury her own son. How do you get them to listen to us that he needs help? Well, how do you get them to listen to us that he needs help? You got to tell them. You got to go over that person. If there's a counselor and she said, well, he's fine, you got to go over the counselor, find a supervisor, somebody over the counselor. You got to get somebody over the counselor, and they'll help you out. Because you're going to always have a counselor that does her job the wrong way. I am a counselor here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I do my job very well. And I know how it is when somebody's going through situations. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That boy needs help. And if the counselor is not doing the job, you guys got to go further. Go past the counselor. Go to the supervisor. Tell her what the counselor told you. If the boy playing games and not doing what he got to do, you got to do that. I think my stepson is afraid to open up. Probably so. Probably so. Probably so. Have he always had mental issues, or did this just come about? Because you never know people's story. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't let him, because like I said, you got people that got mental issues. They say, like, well, I got this child. Yeah, I'm gonna just tell you about this child. I got a child at 6 years old. She hears stuff in her voice. She hears voices all the time, and sometimes her voices tell her that she needs to kill herself. So people like that, you got to watch over people like that, because they can get so stressed out, so mentally irritated with their life. My wife did that at the hospital. My wife did that at the hospital. She did what at the hospital? They turned him away. It got to be somebody to help him, Mark. There's no way that y'all go to everybody and nobody can help him. It's something wrong. Somebody's not doing something right. Well, like I said, I have this little girl, this a little young girl. She keeps saying she hearing voices in her head, and she says keep telling her that she want to kill herself and do something to herself. And I told her, oh wow, that's so sad, Mark. I'm so sad to hear that. And I told her, what kind of voices are you hearing? And she said, somebody keep telling me just kill myself, go hang myself. I said, well, you don't do that. You don't listen to the voice. Since he was small. Oh, that's so sad. That's when the parents should have came along and got help for him. Don't let it go this far. Now it's kind of out of control, but you can get it back right as long as you see a counselor. Somebody's going to really help him. Somebody's going to really sit down there for him. Somebody's going to be there. Like I said, I got this little girl that's going through the same situation that she beats up her mom. She's a little girl. A little girl beats up her mom. I don't know why somebody like that let somebody like that beat him up, but and she says she tell her mother all the time she hears voices, and she says she's gonna end up killing herself because somebody keep telling her she to kill herself. So when you hear somebody, when your child tell you these type of things, you better take control of that child and find out what's going on before something happen really, really bad. We don't want stuff to happen to our children out here. We don't want nothing to happen to your stepson either. That's why you don't know what he's going through. Maybe he is using you guys or using your grandmother or whatever, but y'all got to get some help from him before something happened bad. And I don't want you to ever come to my live stream and tell me that he killed himself or he killed somebody in your family other than going to seek help. And if the counselor can't find nothing wrong with it, go to the supervisor and tell her that something is wrong with my son and he needs help. He's lying to you guys about this. And there's a lot of kids do come to a counselor and lie about stuff. But if you keep talking to that kid, it's going to come out the type of person they are. You can't lie but for so long, you know? You only can lie for so long to a person, but the truth comes out sooner or later. So just learn these things. Do the right thing. I'm about to get off live stream. I've been on here longer than I thought I would, but I hope and pray that you seek help for him. I hope you get the help you need because it's bad having a mental problem. and don't seem like nobody care. But I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but like I said, I wish you was here in my town where I stay in Georgia, because I am a counselor and I do a lot of that. Like I said, I'm dealing with a little girl now that says she keeps hearing voices that somebody keep telling her that she got to kill herself. So we just got to seek help and get the right type of help. Get somebody that's going to really talk to them, talk to him one-on-one, give him the one-on-one. Maybe sometimes people missing what I don't want my stepson to hit me, but he does. I'm 65 and he will be put in jail. If he does, he'll be, there you go. You got to put him in jail. If he hits you, stop, Maya. You got to put him in jail if he hits you. I mean, sometimes you got to give people tough love. I'm quite sure he know what he's doing. He's not that mental. So, just seek help. And like I said, I hate that you're going through this stuff. I hate that your wife is going through. Bye, Miss Trisha, and everyone. See you soon. Okay, see you soon. Also, if God's willing. But I'm gonna go for now. But I'm hoping that you get the help that you need for him, and you continue on doing what you got to do. Be a good person, and just do what you got to do. But I got to go for now. And it was nice talking to you, Mark, and everybody else. And Frank, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. I love your channel. Thank you. You come back anytime, Mark. I'm on every morning. And sometime in the afternoon, I hardly ever be here in the afternoon. I can't stand afternoon live streams, but you just come on anytime in the morning and just, hey, look me up and I'll, if you got any problems, something going on. Hey, thanks for coming in. Wake up, you come back again, sweetheart, and visit me tomorrow morning. It'll be lit tomorrow morning. Just let me know if you can. If not, I understand. You just have an awesome day, sweetheart, and come back again. And Mark, you have an awesome day too. And you guys be good. Bye, Frank.